Tight.
Not just the cops, but the homies you gotta watch. The moon is full, look at the dark cloud. Sitting in my scraper watching Oakland going wild, ta-da. I don't dump mainstream, I knock underground. All that other sugar-coated and watered down. I'm from the Bay where we hyphy and go dump. From the soil where them rappers be getting they lingo from. Ooh. Tell me when to go. 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 Play with the black Zeus. King of the super duper. And your wife, you don't from the Bay to the A.
You're on the Virtual Entertainment Programming Network. TVEPN.com.
What's your question?
How was Lips?
TVEPN Studios.
What was the crowd?
The Slam
Awesome.
Show.
Awesome.
And now, your host, Slam.
What's up, everyone? Happy holidays. Welcome to another edition of the Slam Show for December 15th, 2014. I am so excited about going into this program because not only did I have a fantastic weekend, but just what's coming up toward the end of the year is just phenomenal. I can't wait to get started and go over all the details on what is happening. That's for sure. But before I go into anything, I'd like to have my co-hosting staff introduce themselves, and we'll go ahead and start from the back of the studio.
Hello. Showtime Comedy. Showtime Entertainment, Joe Corzo. 20,000 women. I'm on you, too.
I don't think that's what you said.
I'm on you, short.
You said 20,000 bebots.
20,000 bebots.
That's right. Thank you, Sage. Make it clear.
That's funny.
And I think that's a much more better choice there.
True.
Because it could be pretty random if you go out there with just women in general.
Yeah.
So you kind of narrow it down
I think
to...
it's random, period.
Yeah. Agreed.
It would have to be random 20,000.
Oh, my goodness.
Could it be like, yeah.
It's a dope track, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All
Cool.
right, well, get tested and get your penicillin shot. This is Cindy here, and I'm liking this overhead camera.
Yeah. I think I'm
Week 2.
week 2. I'm like, I miss you guys.
Awesome.
Where is it?
I'm Lady Sage, and man, everyone's a crack up here tonight. I'm excited. Woohoo!
Woo.
Cool, cool. And our special guest co-host?
I'm Kevin Nunes with Planet Beach.
Actually, you are our special guest.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm co-host and you don't have a say about it.
All good. All good.
He's
All good.
Take that, Mike.
Exactly. Roll with it, Lena.
And I'm Lena Rowe, chiming in.
That's right.
Visiting my friends.
Hello.
Exactly.
Miss the team.
Mm-hmm.
Squad.
So we have everyone in place. We got a lot of good stuff on this program to get into. But before we go into anything, as we always do, we talk about our past week and weekend happenings. And I won't even start it. Joe, take it away. I know we had a little meeting where you needed some props for a photo shoot.
Yeah.
And you are showing the entire crew all your good real estate pictures
Yeah, it's funny.
and much more.
Yeah, no. I had a nice little first time in a while photo shoot.
How long has it been?
Long time.
Were you
Probably
naked?
2011.
So did you find an outfit, or were you naked?
Naked first. You know,
Always a great place to
birthday
start.
suit. It's pretty awkward.
Those are going to cost you some money to look
Yeah,
at, though.
for real.
It's not going to give those away for free.
No, you know, it was fun. I had this shirt on. I had the Joe Pesci, the Levers. Shout out to them. I had the Alana's Egg Whites. You know, had a little thing for her. Just a couple other things. The Fruition, had them on there. Hustle Hard.
There you go.
Yeah, I bought microphone, and all that good stuff. And yeah, I should have bring a couple other things, but now I know too. I never did a photo shoot before, so he kind of just like let me, do what I can at that moment. But it came out pretty good. And then we took like some headshots, and a couple of them looked like I was a realtor. It was pretty awesome.
I think that's what a headshot is supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, I look dead on like I sell fucking houses.
It really does.
I was like, what the?
Yeah, we were talking about it where we could just go ahead and start this whole fake freaking Showtime realtor program and put it all over the
Showtime
city.
Realty.
Yeah. We're like, we want him.
Yeah.
I sell seats in the comedy club for the duration of the time that I'm there.
Oh man. And then and I had fun with that. It was a buddy of mine's birthday, so we hung out all over Berkeley. So we went to Spangler's. What it's called? I don't know what it's called. Spanglers.
Spangers?
Spangers. Whatever. They don't sponsor us, so they don't get too much of a plug. I was just at Kinder's earlier today for the toy drive. Sergio Romo, E40, G-Easy, Bruce Miller.
Did you get an autograph?
No, actually, I was there since 4. I was out there with Stallion. Shout out to boy Stallion. Was keeping it lit on the 1s and 2s. He had a great little mix going on. I was in line, but I guess Sergio and E40 were taking a little longer than expected, so they didn't let any people in. So, yeah, but I got to meet Justin, introduce myself. So, yeah.
Justin from Kinder's.
Justin from Kinder's. Shout out to him. He's awesome. And they're passing out hot chocolate and stuff to everybody in line, so that was pretty cool. They had like little canopies. What is it? Yeah, overhead canopies.
Yeah, protect you from the elements.
Yeah, and they had some heated lamps. But that was for everybody towards the front. I'm pretty sure people in the back didn't really get the treatment. Yeah, no, that was pretty fun. Just hung out, worked most of the week, did a couple open mics. Haven't had any shows, but all the shows are coming up this week, so that's pretty fun. I got a couple corporate gigs I'm doing. Got to get paid for the holidays.
And you have one on the day before New Year's, right?
Day before New Year's, December 30th. I'll be at Tommy T's. I'm doing a nice little free show for everybody.
Awesome.
Little appreciation.
There you go. Lena, you haven't seen him perform yet, huh?
I have not.
Yeah.
Kevin,
Make it there.
you guys have to check it out.
Yeah.
He really holds it down.
It's gonna be pretty interesting because I didn't really book anybody for the show in itself. It was kind of like just gonna open it up to comics if they show up. However many come in, we'll just kind of get people up there and just.
What if Mike Gill shows up and wants to participate?
Hey, if you want to participate, we'll give him some time.
There you go.
Mike Gill, be prepared.
we never know at a Showtime
that
show.
one time.
Yeah, give him like what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, whatever he wants, man. I can't give him whatever he wants. Take the whole show away.
And he will take the entire show. That's a crazy thing.
Yeah, no, but it's fun, man. It's fun, and just looking forward to this upcoming year, man, coming up. So just kind of setting myself up and taking the time to just write out my goals for next year and kind of just taking myself to the next level. I had a meeting with my buddy Stroy Moyd, who I definitely want to get on the show, and he's actually putting together a nice little seminar on how to take your production to the next level for Bay Area comics. If you guys are interested, check him out, StroyMoyd.com. And he charges a nice little penny, but the information you're getting is pretty worth it, man. And
awesome.
It's pretty talented. Yeah. So next year you're gonna start seeing Showtime packed.
Okay.
Packed. I mean packed.
Okay.
And
like spilling out.
Yeah, spilling out. 20 room show, 20 people room show. I mean, standing room only.
Okay.
So we're talking fluffy status.
We're talking like Starbucks. We'll be in Starbucks.
We got to come up with a nickname for yourself, though. Do you have a nickname yet?
Joe Time.
Joe Time.
No, I'm just guys. That's the nickname. That's the name of the
Squishy?
brand. It was Joker's
Opposite of
Wild
Fluffy?
was the first one, but Joe Coors was just the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just started evolving into Joe Time because of his production. And they would ask, "Oh, who are you with?" "We're with Joe Time," and it just stuck. So he's just known as Joe Time.
Yeah, apparently so.
Awesome.
And Miguel to some ladies.
Miguel?
Yeah, this girl was calling me Miguel the other night.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, Miguel. I was
Oh,
like, okay.
probably because of the artist, right?
I was wearing that outfit. They're like, you look like a Miguel. I was like, fuck it, I'll take it.
Fuck it. Awesome.
Hilarious.
Cool. Cindy.
I wish I could say my week was that cool, but it really wasn't. It was kind of disappointing and lame. So without airing out my dirty laundry, I'll just say... Air it out. No. Well, I made cookies, so that was the highlight.
was
Yes,
which
and
are out on the
yum.
table.
Oh, yeah,
so
I saw
felt
that. I'm like, ooh, someone brought
Please
cookies.
eat them, because there's a lot of them.
And there's a lot of love put into them.
Yes, they're made with love, so please eat them. They're delicious.
Careful.
Spiritual
With the red
love, not
hots.
a certain type of love.
No, that's not sanitary.
Oh my god.
Lena almost choked there, and Sage just got it.
I just finished eating it. Is it too late?
For the record, there are no biologicals in these cookies. There's just regular baking ingredients, and that's it. So y'all can rest assured. I'll rest assured. You know, if I wanted to put questionable things in food, I would feed them to people I don't like. So
There you go.
yeah, you guys should feel special that I don't poison you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too,
Yeah, I
Cindy.
didn't see you eat it. That's funny.
I ate like 3 of them.
Okay.
And all the ones that I broke while I was frosting them.
Awesome. Cool. Sage.
My highlight of the week is actually this special box right here. Hold on.
Ooh.
I was
Dun, dun,
curious
dun,
about
dun.
that.
Where's my music at?
Body slam.
Oh, my
body
bad.
slam. Body slam.
My bad.
There you go.
What does it do?
I've been practicing like the ladies at The Price is Right.
Oh, that's some good hand modeling.
Right?
Yeah.
She presented something over here.
Right?
There's something-
So yes, I got this from Planet Beach. Thank you, Kevin.
Very nice.
And Slam for helping me, get measured up because I can't reach in certain places.
Oh, hey.
And plus, it's fun. And I did this body wrap. And to all you ladies out there, and maybe even Joe, if you're interested, Miguel.
Miguel's
It's
interested.
not the type of product you like say, hey, let me get this and try it right now. It does take some preparation. There's some pills that you have to take prior to the treatment, but oh my gosh, it works. And unfortunately, I did not get the before and after because I don't want, my fans to see me like the before picture, like, ew.
Oh,
That's how Sage looks
please.
like. But yeah, this son of a
Right.
bitch works. It works. So, how long?
How long does it take for results? What's the full
Instantly. I mean, of course, with it comes with diet and exercise. It's just a given. But my measurements my waist prior to I wrote it down because I don't remember. My waist. Let's see. I just wanted to
She's gonna
sneak
knock
this
it
in
down
real
a
quick.
notch.
No. Okay. Prior was 31 inch, went down to 27.
Oh.
Whoa.
My abdomen, 28 inch, went down to 26.
Mm.
And then my hip, oh my God, I had fat hips. 37 inch down to 34, people.
Wow.
So this is the highlight of my week. Enough said.
Kevin, you should be proud.
I'm very proud. Yeah, that's awesome to hear.
So it took a week? Or what is it a day thing? Or what is it?
The process, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
the process is
What do you
we recommend 7 days leading up to it. There's some lotions and topical creams that you apply to help break up toxins and cellulite. And there's a herbal supplement that you take daily too to help start flushing the system from the inside out. And then the actual wrap itself only takes an hour. So after you've worked yourself up to the 7 days of prepping your body internally and topically, you do the actual wrap, and it's an hour long. After that, you take the wrap off and you go for a nice little walk for 30 minutes just to kind of get the blood flowing, and you remeasure after the wrap comes off, and
Wow. Boom.
How long does it last for?
And included in is everything?
everything that you need in it is included at the kit.
Yes, and Kevin will talk about more of that on his interview, but I just wanted to sneak that in because, like I said, that's the highlight of my week.
Yeah.
And that's a hell of a highlight. That's true. That's true. Right on. Looks pretty interesting there, Cindy, isn't it?
I think so. I might want to try it. Shoot.
There you go. There
I
you
could
go.
look like her?
You will look like her, seriously.
Yes, Miguel. Right
I'll be
on.
Michelle after that.
You just need a shave.
In certain places too. Right on, right on. Cool, Sage. Kevin, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Thank you for being able to make it on the program.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
How was your past weekend, all that haps?
Pretty mellow. The rain kept me from getting into too much trouble, obviously. So
Nice.
Oh, so you're always in trouble, huh?
yeah, I try not to be. but-
Oh, snaps. Here you go.
No, just kind of prepping for the holidays. You know, I've got 2 little ones at home, so I was fortunate enough to get my lights up Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
For the first time in I think 8 or 9 years, everything worked on the first try, which is I don't know who I paid off to get that done, but it was nice to flip the switch and everything worked. It wasn't like the Griswolds on Christmas vacation and cussing and stuff. Unfortunately, the lights stopped working this past week with the big rainstorm,
What?
so
Yeah.
I spent this weekend reworking
Troubleshooting that.
Yeah, but it's I got everything back up and running, and the kids are excited. So
So you have like this big extravaganza light show in front of your house? Is that what you're saying?
no, not so much.
Okay,
Just
so it's
enough
just
to be festive.
Yeah, just enough to be festive and blend in with the block.
okay. So you don't look like one of those outcasts, right?
Right,
Outcast
right.
neighbors.
I guess we're an outcast
Yeah,
here at the
me
Slam
too.
Show.
Why is it so dark? It's like lightning. What's this shadow?
Yeah. You,
Almost missed the
Hole.
house tonight.
hey, maybe 1 year sooner or later.
That's Slam's duty to put the lights on. I don't do outside.
Hey, we have the Christmas tree. That's good enough, and that's pretty sexy.
The Christmas tree is super sexy. I think you guys definitely need to do some close-ups, put it on the show. Like, I was way impressed.
Okay, there
Yeah.
you go. There you go. Nice. Right on, Kevin. Miss Rowe, welcome back to the program.
Thank you for having me.
How was your past weekend?
Week was busy and productive. Weekend, let's see what I do. Oh,
Another blur? Last time you were here, you forgot about all your happenings.
I got a little extra sleep earlier in the week, so I'm better this weekend.
Gotcha.
So, actually, all day Saturday I spent in the salon getting, like, just girl stuff, nails, feet.
I hope it was a
hair.
Planet Beach location.
It wasn't because I didn't know he existed like that.
Now you will go there from now on.
Based on what I've been hearing out there, and then just now with the Body Slim, yeah, I think so.
There you go. There you go. See, Kevin, just
definitely
being on the
think
show is
so.
automatic clientele.
But yeah, I got my nails and my feet done, and I got my hair done. So shout out to Anna and Kelly at Moods 2 in Oakland. They're awesome. And stepped out for a little bit for an artist's birthday party. And yesterday I did some in-studio filming for like the making of behind the scenes of an EDM song that I'm working on. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
All
some
right.
different stuff going on.
You
So
gotta
that
be
was really
versatile.
fun. Yeah,
Send it over when it's done. I want
I
to hear it.
definitely will.
I noticed you got some bangs there.
Girl,
They're banging.
something to train, but
Nice.
thank you.
Yeah, because you have a very different look now. Is it because of the whole transition to music-wise and so forth, or what?
Yeah, I just kind of, I get tired of stuff quickly.
Mm-hmm. You get bored easily.
Yeah.
You get bored of men really easy.
I didn't say that. But it takes certain things to sustain my interest.
Okay.
Long term.
Men,
Same goes
keep-
for hair.
make note.
So I don't know. I needed to change. I needed to spice it up a little bit. Right?
Spicy.
Spicy.
There you have it.
Spicy. Remember the Spice Channel? Does anyone remember that?
Yeah.
Kevin, you remember that, right?
The bomba.
Dating myself, but yeah.
It was that and Escapade back in the day. That was the whole adult.
Escapade.
Yeah, see? Do you remember Escapade?
Not escapade.
I remember
Okay. Then I'm dating myself. But yeah, you had the Spice Channel, Escapade, and the Playboy Channel.
Yeah.
In
As,
the box.
as like-
just kidding.
Or like VH1 after 1 a.m., right?
well,
That was
that's
the box. That was the box of the whatever.
No, it's worse than that.
and you had BET After Hours or something.
Was it uncut?
After-
Uncut. There you go.
Yeah.
What?
Joe Time knows. He was like, it's uncut. So.
But at least most of them were actual music video.
Right.
Well, like Ludacris.
Now,
Ludacris is like
now
number
the
one on
Spice
that.
They made twerking like it was no tomorrow back then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now it's sort of tame. Back then it was, boy,
It was crazy.
it was credit card sliding in the crack. What was that?
It,
The
it
Nelly
was
video?
like when the internet first came out. It was like when cable first came out. They was like, let's just put everything out.
Yeah.
Whatever we could pump out
Well, I mean, now whatever
before
you can't.
censorship.
That's true. That's true. But now whatever you can't see on the video, you can see on Instagram anyway,
That's true.
or World Star.
Or anything online. You just type in the
Right.
word. We just freaking heading for the apocalypse, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, you do look spicy. Anything to add
You
on?
look spicy.
Thank you. I'm a hot tamale.
Is it because of the sweater? I mean, it's, caliente over there.
Or the pads right
Oh,
here, the
this-
little
I don't know, man.
Match your boots.
Yeah, this whole.
color coordinated.
I just woke up and I woke
woke
up.
up.
Can I say that? Oh, other news. I'm down 6 pounds and I haven't barely been to the gym in 2 weeks. What is this?
Now imagine the slim.
Is it because of your waist training?
You know what? I haven't even done that in at least 6 days.
Why does it the price is right? It doesn't make sense.
It was the sizes right.
But yeah.
Thank you, Joe.
So I don't know if like all the dieting and the working out I was doing like had just taken a little extra time. It was taking its sweet time like working for me. And now it is.
Of
So
course.
now I'm just being careful like with my portions and stuff, but it's making like a major difference.
There you
Like,
go.
I think it takes like 4 weeks for you to see a difference.
is that what it is? Because normally
Takes
I
4
see
weeks
it
and
right
then-
away. But this time, yeah, I'm digging this. I think I'll just continue to eat like a rabbit. It's fine.
There you go. Hey, whatever works. Whatever works. Sam, you need to play the Rocky winning music.
The Rocky winning music.
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
I'll get that queued up in a
Okay.
little bit.
Which one?
Awesome.
Yeah, which one is that?
You'll recognize it.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a second.
Nice.
I'll do it on the next break. So yeah, glad everyone had a very adventurous week and weekend. And as for me, I had 3 major gigs throughout the Bay Area. The first one was over in Palo Alto, which is a corporate Christmas party. Shouts out to Kayla and the Vaco company.
It's Vaco.
Vaco?
Oh, I forgot about that. That's another highlight of my week.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I saw you party animals.
yeah, it was
On the
pretty fun.
pictures.
It was pretty fun. You figure, all right, it's a Wednesday. Co-workers, they have to be kind of tame because they have to wake up the next morning.
Right.
These motherfuckers turned it up. They turned it up. They're like 10 o'clock. Oh, keep playing one more song. I'm like, fuck, man, we're all the way out here, and you guys want to keep going, all right?
Well, maybe
Yeah.
because it was an open bar.
Oh, yep.
Magic words.
All night?
Open bar.
All night?
Magic
Free
words.
food all night.
Oh, other
If
magic
she didn't invited me, I
words.
could have been the crate guy. I would have been the crates.
Sorry, I took the job.
Shit.
Joe, I'll put you on the list on the
That's
next one.
hilarious.
That's for sure. So yeah, that was an incredible night. On Friday, I was over at my resident spot, Lift Lounge in Walnut Creek, and that was a December birthday-filled event. Shouts out to Val, Candace, and a bunch of the UFC gym members. They all came out and they just partied their asses off. So they turned it up. They really turned it up. And on Saturday, I did a private Christmas / birthday party over in Vacaville, and the birthday cake. Check this out, guys. This is pretty damn
Is that a
impressive.
tape?
That is
I
a
love
cassette.
it.
Cassette tape.
Yeah. I
Love
think I've seen that too. Nice.
I thought it was a kid's birthday party.
It was a lot of kids, and
What do they know about cassette tapes?
Well, this is actually the client's wife's birthday party sort of event,
Okay.
and she was turning the big 4-0.
Woo!
And what's funny is that on this cassette tape, they actually did it up like you would do it with regular handwriting. And the artist that they had on the very top was Stevie B, Expose, and CoverGirls.
I love Stevie B.
And I played 2 of them except for Expose, and they didn't even tell me what was written on there. So it was almost like I kind of knew
Yeah.
that.
Synchronistic.
Exactly. Thank you, Joe. So yeah, that was a freaking fantastic event, all 3. But the common theme on all 3 events, as far as music is concerned, is that Big Sean song. I don't. Yeah, ID. Let's just call it ID.
IDFWU. Yeah.
Thank you. And it had to be the explicit version.
Yeah.
You can't play the radio clean version
That
because
Walmart version.
That's my favorite song.
Check this out.
To sing
I don't-
to. I mean,
You.
dance to. Rap
Look
to.
at you.
Oh, there was
That's what it sounds like.
there was actually
Nailed it.
so on Wednesday, I was like looking at the crowd. All right, clean version, dirty version, clean dirt, or whatever. I was like, all right, let's just go with dirty. Played it, and the whole crowd
Singing.
erupted. I didn't even have to play the song. I just turned it down. They were just go into the whole chorus and the verse. You know, I don't, it was just repetitive. So that was cool. Same on Friday. Same response. Everyone went nuts. Saturday,
It's a great song.
I was kind of like in the danger zone because I did have kids that were still freaking up around 11 o'clock. And I was like, all right, well, let's see what we're going to do. So I played it, right? And the crowd went nuts, adults and everything. But then you had someone come up and basically tell me, unfortunately, this is not appropriate because
Not
we have little
appropriate.
ones. I was just caught up with the momentum. I played it Wednesday, played it Friday. Why not now? And they're going to hear it anyways. They could
Well,
go to
they-
YouTube and hear the freaking
They can't
explosion.
blame you for them not parenting and putting their kids to bed at
Yeah.
11 o'clock.
Yeah, but at the same time, I kind of went against my own rule because I'm usually mindful of that. So I feel.
But at that point, you don't give a.
Thank you.
Here's what I have to say to that. Play the song.
Was he
again.
like, you're gonna have to turn this down?
Well, I ended up mixing out of it really fast, and I apologized. And then the client that hired me said, "Oh, that's how we get down," and stuff like. So he kind of got my back. But at the end, I should have been more mindful of the whole selection. And in future events, when there are little ones running around, you can't hear the Big Sean explicit version. Sorry.
You should just provide earplugs for the damn kids.
The baby earplugs.
Yeah.
Because the regular ones won't
Gotta
fit.
give him the Baby Sean version.
So yeah, that was a pretty fun weekend, and yes, we got a lot more events coming up for the remainder of December leading into the new year, and I'll break that down a little later. All right, let's jump into our past week's guest, which was Elwin from Niner Empire 925 chapter. And all I gotta say, guys, he is a really down-to-earth dude. He's going to be coming on as a guest co-host. He's going to be in rotation. He has
Nice.
that real cool deep voice and just really sexy.
That's exactly how he sounded.
Nah, he was way better. And remember Mike Ilsage? He was trying to do his deep voice and
And
it just
Dr.
fell
Smooth,
flat.
what was it, Dr. Smooth?
I don't know. I
or-
told them you better just stop.
You need some scotch and some more ball hair. And
Oh, and cigars, right?
And
Cigarettes and
cigars,
cigars.
yeah.
Ball hair.
ball hair. Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna rag on him when he gets back next week for the Secret Santa
Tell him
episode.
to take his damn balloons. It's an eyesore in the studio.
Yeah, he's still. Fuck yeah, he
Liberty
forgot about
Lions?
that. Yeah,
Was it from his reunion?
that's from his reunion. He still hasn't retrieved them yet. That was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
Some healthy balloons.
So Joe, what do you think of Elwin of Niner Empire?
I didn't like him. I can love Elvin, man. He's awesome, bro. He was my coach during the flag football game in the Niner Empire. And, yeah, just love who he is and why he is and what he's really taking the Niner Empire 925 to the next level. I mean, you know, not necessarily just keeping it within Brentwood, but actually expanding it out to a bunch of 925ers, which includes, like, you know, like Danville, Walnut Creek, Pittsburgh, Antioch, all the surrounding areas. So that's pretty awesome. Discovery Bay, I don't know if they're 925. I don't know. I'm really not good with, like, zip codes.
they are.
Perfect. I'm awesome then. Then
I
you
thought
know,
you got hoes in different area codes.
that
you should
boat's
know.
in different area.
Yeah, 20,000.
20,000.
Like
But-
Cindy says, get yourself checked
Yeah, bro.
because that's just flaring right now.
Penicillin shot, bro.
And no, I just really like it, you know, his vision and what he got going on, and really just who he is, and you know, just his heart. Obviously, his buddy Paul, right?
Paul Judd.
Paul Judd. I almost said Paul Rudd. 'Cause that's
Kinda
like,
close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Judd, you know, and what he's got going on, and you know, we all need help sometimes. And the Niner Empire, what he's putting together is, you know, there to do that. And he found an organization that does that, and he's really just helped. Because I guess he invited me one time for 4th of July, I believe it was, to their like block party in Brentwood. And that wasn't even just for the Niner Empire, but just to show you who he is. Like, he was helping catering and cooking for the block. And,
Very
like,
welcoming.
He's very welcoming. He's a great leader. He's a born leader. You know what I mean? And to take on that responsibility and to be in that position for the Niner Empire, especially you know, now during the time where we're at as a Niner Empire, we got to rise and get through this nice little hump this season that we went through, and you know, just kind of stick together. And I just really like to commend him. Yeah. So thank you, Elvin, for really just taking the reins on this one, and looking forward to hanging out with you more and talking more Niners.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well said. Cindy.
Everybody that's come out at Niner Empire has been great.
Yeah.
You know, meeting Elwin, meeting Joe, meeting the folks at Fairfield when we went last year to watch that game.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's been awesome, you know, and he's no exception. He's been great. Very generous, like he was saying, very giving. Nothing bad about this guy. You know,
Yeah.
just an open arms, really positive, happy, friendly guy. Nothing seems to be able to shake him.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, the world needs more people like that.
Agreed.
No matter what football team they like, or even if they're not
Exactly.
even,
That's
even
right.
if they don't watch sports.
Kevin.
I saw that on his phone. I don't know
Yeah.
I was like, what is this?
We're all just,
If the Niner Empire needs any help with the leadership of what to do now, with the formidable losing season upon themselves. Just look across the bay. We'll show you where to go. We've been doing it for 10 years and we're still holding strong. So
That's funny.
Tippy-toeing around that. I like it. Sage.
Well, definitely the Niner Empire is family to us, to everyone. Like I said, like what Cindy and Joe said, they're there to help out family, person, anyone in need. I'm not sure if it's because of the show or it's just, everyone, promoting the, helping Paul Judd. But I believe it went up to 10,000 now.
I haven't seen the updated totals, have you guys?
It dramatically went up. So thank you, everyone out there that, actually donated and gave money. And we all appreciate it. And, of course, the family appreciates it. And going back to, I'll just call him L, since he's going to be, a rotating co-host. L is easier for me to say.
Let's create a nickname for him real quick.
Because I don't want to call him Elwin. We had a few people that's the same name, so I'll call him L.
L. Dr. L.
Yes, he does have a printing company, so anyone out there, looking for flyers or posters or anything, hit him up. He'll definitely give you some great work, graphics, and all that good stuff. So he's a great guy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
20,000 flyers. 20,000 flyers.
You and that 20,000 number, man. That's too much. That's way too much.
I'm waiting to hear the remix.
The Joe Time remix.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't watched that episode, go to our domain name and watch it over at theslamshow.com or theslamshow.tv for all the episodes that we have aired. All right, as far as this week for my events, they're both at Hamachi Lounge in Walnut Creek, both Friday and Saturday. Friday is the UFC Appreciation Party. No cover, just come out, come support, and you might possibly win something because they're going to have some raffles, and who doesn't like raffles?
Nice.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And on Saturday, Chris Cash, a Vallejo artist, he'll be performing live. He'll actually have a live band, not just putting in a CD or MP3, full acoustics, something that Cindy here would appreciate. And yeah, I believe that's no charge up to 10 o'clock. So if you want to beat that $20 charge, get there early.
Nice.
That's for sure. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break and be back with the topics of the evening. I'm catching that, Lena. You're yawning. You got busted.
Take it anymore.
It was a ghost trying to stick his fist in your mouth.
That's exactly what it is.
Ah, that's the way to
It
go.
was like
God, it feels so good to have somebody in my corner who knows exactly what's happening.
We'll be right back here on The Slam Show.
Need cash now? Call 1-800-CAR-TITLE to borrow $2,500 to $50,000 against the value of your vehicle. 1-800-CAR-TITLE has been offering the lowest rates and monthly payments for over 10 years. Mention promo code FREEWAY to receive free gas with your loan. 1-800-227-8485. 1-800-CAR-TITLE, a proud supporter of the Freeway Series.
1-800-CAR-TITLE, fast cash and low payments every day.
It's hurricane and wildfire season again. Why do thousands of people sit in these reoccurring problem areas year after year, betting their lives that the disaster won't get them? Hundreds of you helped eFoods Direct ship 50,000 donated meals to the Oklahoma victims. The problem is we can't help everybody. If every one of us who can will take care of ourselves, we can all pitch in to take care of those who really can't. The new Just In Case pack from eFoods Direct is the big brother to the 7-day emergency pack designed for Oklahoma disaster donations. It contains a 2-month supply for one person, or a 1-month supply for 2 adults, or a 2-week supply for a family of 4. The $320 price is $50 less than retail. Call 800-409-5633 on the web efoodsdirect.com/Alex. Order 2 or more, get 10% off, free shipping applies. Call 800-409-5633 on the web efoodsdirect.com/Alex.
Protecting your home with a security system is a must. But when it comes to protecting your family, your home, and belongings, there's no need to sign a long-term contract. Listen, there is some real scum in the alarm business, cashing in by locking you into long, punishing contracts. Not with Simply Safe Home Security. They're the good guys. You can trust Simply Safe to protect your family. Simply Safe was created by a Harvard Business School engineer, and it's revolutionary. You'll get 24-hour protection for just $14.99 a month. There are no hidden fees and no contracts. You'll save thousands. Plus, you're protected by their 100% money-back guarantee. Protect yourself against home invasions and break-ins. Order your Simply Safe system now and receive a wireless keychain remote, a $25 gift, free. So don't waste your time dealing with scum. Visit GetSimplySafe.com. GetSimplySafe.com. GetSimplySafe.com.
Introducing Pro One. All of your filtration in one system, portable, on the go. No more do you have 2 or 3 filters to just reduce sodium fluoride. You have a system that cuts out the sodium fluoride and up to 95% of hydrofluorosilicic acid. Advanced manufacturing technology combines silver impregnated white ceramic with new Aquamedics advanced media for removal of fluoride and other heavy metals, all in one filter element. It is the only one that does it, and out of the gate, we have it discounted at 10% off with promo code WATER. This is the only system that in one unit helps reduce or remove pesticides, herbicides, chloramines, ammonia, and chlorine, hydrofluorosilicic acid, the most common form of fluoride not covered by other fluoride filter brands, and sodium hexafluorosilicate. Get your Pro Pure with the new Pro One filter today at InfoWarsStore.com or by calling 888-253-3139.
Taking a family of 5 to the amusement park can cost a small fortune.
Oh, yeah. So to save some money, we thought, hey, let's bring the amusement park to us. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, step right up, young man. Are you ready to ride the wacky waterfall?
That's just the bathtub with the shower head running.
Nope, it's the wacky waterfall.
It's the shower, Dad.
Waterfall.
Wacky.
There's an easier way to save. To get a free rate quote, go to geico.com. Then buy online, over the phone, or at your local Geico office.
You know the U.S. dollar is devaluing. You can see it happening every day. You know a new currency will take over at some point. Wouldn't you like to be in on the ground floor? Bitcoins. They're a decentralized, anonymous internet currency. They're free to use, free to accept, and free from inflation forever. You can use them anywhere in the world, and their value seems only to be increasing. Find out more at weusecoins.org. Don't be kicking yourself in the pants in a month. Your dollars are going down. Bitcoins are going up. weusecoins.org.
Snoring. It's not just something to laugh about. Snoring could be a symptom of sleep apnea, a serious condition where breathing stops during sleep, and if left untreated can lead to daytime drowsiness while driving, high blood pressure, acid reflux, heart attack, and stroke. Plus the family issues of the snoring keeping others up all night. The first step in treatment is a sleep study. Through homeapneatest.com, it can now be done in your own home in the comfort of your own bed through the direction of a board-certified sleep medicine physician in your area. The test simply monitors your breathing while you sleep. For more information about sleep apnea, go to homeapneatest.com or call 1-877-54-APNEA, 1-877-542-7632.
If you're suffering from chronic pain, migraine headaches, or any other health issues, it might be your back telling you it's time for an adjustment. Come check out the New Health Chiropractic Center in Concord. We restore the curvatures of the spine to bring you back to good health and wellness. Our specialists will provide a full examination and x-rays for free. Just mention the Slam Show. Call now for an appointment at 925-759-9722 or online at thenewhealthcc.com. In order to transform your health, you have to try something new.
I mean, you can't be eating
the
cookies
New
like I just
Health
did.
Chiropractic Center.
Cookies. I'm hearing cookies.
4 to 6 weeks on average.
What was that?
Because I'm milking good.
What was that, Kevin?
Oh, we're talking about the rap still.
The rap.
The rap.
Okay, add on to the rap. I want to hear.
She was asking me how long the results would typically last. For the most part, the majority of the results, 4 to 6 weeks is a good judgment point. We recommend doing the wrap every 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Everybody's different. Everybody's body type's different. Everybody's diet's different. Exercise rhythms and so forth. Some clients maintain those results for 3-6 months because they live a healthier lifestyle. But if you go right back to eating McDonald's and stuff, you're gonna obviously put that weight back on, and the cellulite and the waist is gonna be back into the body. So we recommend doing the wrap every 4 to 6 to 8 weeks depending on your lifestyle and the results you're trying to obtain and maintain, and just make it part of your lifestyle. So figure every month or 2 months you're doing a wrap and you're losing multiple inches, 4 to 14 inches.
That's
within
right.
An hour, yeah.
Don't just eat a wrap. Wear a wrap.
Yeah, you can't just expect it to be there forever.
Right.
You have to put the effort, work out.
I mean, I
Eat
have
well.
I have a photo shoot coming up, and it was perfect timing, and it just like really tightens your body and gives you that special glow. So I mean, I'm doing it for special occasion. I'm definitely gonna maintain it. So it's to each his own. How's that?
Awesome, awesome. All right, guys, welcome back to the program. This is the topic segment sponsored by Kinders.
Thank you, Kinders and
Yum bud.
Martinez, Ed, and your whole team.
Ed, thank you very much for always supporting us. How's the Kinders there, Kevin?
I love the Kinders.
And you had an
awesome,
incredible idea. Look in front into the camera and just say what they need to do.
I might have to trademark this or help him out with a business proposition. But I think Kinder's is always been one of my favorites. But if they had a fast food model, or not necessarily a fast food model, but just simply a drive-through at their locations, I think they would just kill it out there. I mean, man, so many times I drive past Kinder's, I'm like, oh, I would love a ball tip sandwich right now, and I don't have time to stop, get out of the car, or the weather permitting, and it's my commute. I just want to get home. But if I could just drive,
It could it could be a pickup only drive-through.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead
man.
of driving through, placing the order, it'd be a pickup only drive-through.
Even that, just simply speed up the process of 1 or 2 more minutes, man. Probably be eating in Kinder's 3 days a week.
Well, there you go, Justin. You got it right there. And as far as trademark and copyright, this is actually a legal binding because you're actually stamp dating it right now.
There we go.
So,
Justin, I'll give you my contact information.
There it is.
People call
there you
my
go.
people.
And that is why he is a CEO business owner, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin knows his shit. That's for sure. All right, let's jump into a little 49er talk, which is very bleak, like the Raiders, Kevin, as well. It is kind of unfortunate, but the playoff hopes have vanished with the loss against Seattle, 17-7 win. Practically all the players just started getting injured and the life being sucked out of them.
Yeah.
It is disappointing. 2 more games left, both at home against the Chargers and the Cardinals. Jim Harbaugh states that the players are going to go all out, still play hard, still try to win it all.
Why? They didn't make the playoffs.
You got to play for
They
your
still
paycheck.
got a job to do.
Yeah.
That's right.
Play for your
record.
paycheck. They're not playing for your paycheck.
They need to
right
play
now.
for their fans as well, not just for the paycheck.
Exactly. The fans are a big part of it. Another
Yeah,
part
play
of it,
for the game. I would. You know what I would do to be on that field? I would do anything. Honestly.
Watch it.
How about simply just playing for next
hook me up, I'll do
season?
it.
Playing for next season. A lot of these guys are free agents. At the end of the year.
Yeah.
And, they're playing for a
year.
contract, either whether it be for the 49ers or be with another team. It's about the pride and the love of the sport and playing for that next contract.
Exactly.
For no matter who it's for.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Taking pride in your work. you know?
Exactly. And Kevin knows because he is a diehard Raider fan. So he knows about those suspect situations where you're trying to get the maximum effort out of each individual but still struggle. You've been a lifelong Raider fan, right?
Yeah.
How's it been the past few years?
It's been rough. I was fortunate enough to go to the Super Bowl in 2001 in San Diego, and
Oh, wow.
my heart is still bleeding
Mhm.
since that day. So just looking for that first winning season, and we were close 2 years ago, and unfortunately our owner decided to make some drastic changes every year. He can't stay with the same leadership there on the sideline, but Derek Carr looks phenomenal. I think we've got some good strong building blocks to turn this thing around.
You think Derek Carr is your QB?
I think so. I think if we put the right pieces around him, a strong receiving core.
Mhm.
The offensive line really looked good this year, which is unexpected because we expected to have a really weak spot in the offensive line, and they played above their expectations.
Yeah, they certainly played above against our 49ers.
That was our Super Bowl, and that's Raider Nation. That was the one game the Raider Nation wanted to win. And,
Big time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that was one that if we lost, it was just done. You just can't even freaking fathom that. Because if the Niners were to win, it was like the result we expected them to. Now, the Raiders did win, and it was like, oh, my goodness. Like you said,
You would
the
have
Super
thought
Bowl.
they won the Super Bowl. If you went through social media, it was
The
just
Bay Area Bowl.
Yeah, and when the schedule came out at the beginning of the season, every Raider fan out there pinpointed that game, and then we told ourselves that's the game we want to win. And the team knew it, the players knew it, and they even said pregame and postgame today was for the fans, and they wanted it just as bad as Raider Nation wanted it, and they gave it to us. So thank you.
Why couldn't they try that hard on every game though?
I wish I had an answer for that. Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is that the Raiders have been in most of the games this year. So it wasn't like they were getting blown out, except
Right.
for the Rams game.
Right, the Rams was a
Yeah.
debacle.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Joe's like, man, I made some money with the Raiders. I lost some money.
Nah, I never bet on the Raiders.
Oh, really?
I would never bet on the Raiders.
Oh, really? It was never again.
No emotional bets. That's the rule, man.
All right. Parlay
I'll
out
take
that.
the under.
Okay.
Unday.
The unday.
The unday.
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 No, but no, what I was saying in my head, because I wasn't saying it on the mic, how we played against Seattle just this past thing. If we would have just put as much effort as we did, because we put a lot of effort in, but
There was effort, yeah.
if we would have just put that against the Raiders, we would have won.
Right.
Yeah.
For real, it was as simple as that. But I guess they went into it thinking it'd be we'd roll over them. It's just nothing was clicking, and just all of a sudden that first pick, and then it just snowball. And then, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. It is what
What
it
are you
is.
gonna do? What are you gonna do?
And after the season, we'll go into a review of the 49ers situation. We'll see how these last two games play out. But for now, it's like, hey, we're going to be on the sidelines watching the playoffs along with you, Kevin.
No, we're gonna be counting down till baseball.
Now the Warriors is taking over right now,
Aren't they?
Ooh.
Golly.
Looking
Yeah.
nice.
The funnest part about for a football team or football fan of being out of the playoffs, I think, is playing the role of the spoiler, and that's the Niners have an opportunity to play the role of the spoiler with their next two games.
I'm glad you're looking at it from that angle.
Yeah. I've been doing it for 10 years with the Raiders. Who can we spoil this week?
True.
We did it 2 weeks ago against the Niners. We played the role of spoiler, and 3 weeks ago against Kansas City. Unfortunately, the Kansas City had a little bit of payback this Sunday. But
Oh, yeah. They weren't going to lose that one.
No.
And what's your two games remaining?
We have Buffalo at home, and then we go to Denver.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I think you guys are gonna beat Denver.
That would be definitely an apocalypse.
Well said.
But
well
going
said.
back to the Niners organization, didn't you say that there's a rumor about a coach coming in? We were talking about it.
John Gruden.
Chucky.
Yeah, good old Chucky. They're spinning that around a little bit, and if that was to come true, hey, I have no problem with John Gruden. He's been a highly successful coach with Tampa Bay and with the Raiders way back. So we'll see how that plays out. And like I said, we're going to review the whole season after it's all over to kind of bear down on the situation moving forward because, hey, there's a lot of question marks on a lot of positions, including tight end, if we know who we're talking about. Yeah, he's pretty much gone. Yeah. Sorry, Vernon. Yeah, you dropped the ball on that one. All right, moving on to our next topic. It's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. The fight of the century. Floyd Mayweather
May
and
2nd.
Pacquiao, May 2nd.
Wow.
No location has been determined yet, but
Vegas.
everyone's talking about it.
Probably Macau
Has
where
to
we
be
can't go. You think it's Vegas?
It has to be
It's
Vegas.
Macau.
It's always Vegas.
It's got to be Vegas.
MGM.
If it comes down to it, it's Mayweather's choice of where it's going to be. It's going to be Vegas, his hometown.
Fair enough.
Why is he going to go anywhere else?
All right, guys. So this has been announced, and here's a little clip of that announcement. I was kind of watching his body language, his emotion, and so forth, and I kind of looked at
Sam
him like,
hates
forced.
Mayweather.
yeah, he was like, man, I'm getting a commercial clowning me.
You're seeing like some puppetry going on in there.
I'm seeing everyone just talking mad shit, and then he tried obvious spin by flipping it, saying that he tried to get the fight against Pacquiao years ago, but then Bob Arum and all kinds of promoter trivial stuff was in the way. That's a bunch of bullshit. He's just out there right now putting this out for May 2nd. Is it going to happen? I certainly hope so. But he basically said, we're going to fight. And I can't wait till this actually happens, man, because, boy, his ass is going to get fucked up. That's for sure. And I'm excited. I'm really excited. Let's go ahead and spin it around the studio. Joe time.
Yes, sir.
Who do you like?
I like Pacquiao.
All right, just want to make sure. I thought you had a little reservation there.
Peter Manny. Manny Pacquiao. I like to take HBO.
Dude,
I'm just kidding.
dude, you're more eloquent than he is. That's for sure. Your accent, he's like everywhere, just bits and pieces. We love Pacquiao. He represents the Philippines, but boy, don't get him behind a mic, and don't get him behind a karaoke mic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's terrible.
At first I was afraid. I was better by. Nah, but
You're gonna get stuck, brother. What if
Yeah.
you were stuck saying that shit? That's what Sage says to me when I start doing the freaking
I
accent.
hope
now.
he gets stuck.
no, he's awesome, man. He's a great fighter, and he deserves it. He deserves the shot. Mayweather, also a great fighter. I mean,
Absolutely.
And I feel he deserves it too. I mean, it's basically like if the Raiders and Niners were never ever gonna play again. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or they never could have played. You know what I'm saying? It's like having
Sure.
them in the same thing and then never be able to play each other, ever. That's what it would be like. And so they got to do it. You know what I mean? You can't be like any other things like if Bruce Lee was still alive, who would it be? You know what I mean? We
Fighting
can't be
Chuck
thinking
Norris and shit.
we can't be thinking back and like, oh, that would have been a great fight. That would have been a great fight. It should happen.
Okay.
I mean, and I just want to see it just so I could tell my kids that I got to see one of the most hyped up fights in the world.
All right.
That
There you
actually
go.
happened.
There you go. Think for the way forward in the future with that one.
You got a wife yet?
I'm gonna adopt next week.
He might have kids if it's
Yeah, I-
20,000 women.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's
The odds are for him to have kids on that.
Better following me on Facebook. 20,000 women.
That's awesome. Who else wants to chime in on this?
I know it's gonna be like the fight of the millennium century.
Millennium century.
Where are we at right now?
The golden age.
There you go.
I'm just saying.
But I can't really pick
dark
one,
times.
pick one or the other because there's a fat chance that it's gonna be fixed. You know what I mean? There's
Oh.
Thank you. She said.
That's,
Okay,
all,
yeah.
that's all I
Okay.
gotta say.
There's
Okay.
that element. Plus, their styles are just so different.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies,
Both
come on,
really
add on to
different
this.
styles. Well, I mean, like she said, there's been a lot of buzz and a lot of controversy after almost every one of their fights about, is it rigged? Were they cheating? Was the glove not the right weight? Was the, was this not a proper mismatch? Did they just put him up with this guy because of where he's at in his contract? There's been a
Somebody's
stink
hand
surrounding
got bit.
every single fight. So, I
But
mean,
you know what controversy leads to?
Popularity.
Leads to a rematch, and that's all about the dollar.
That's true.
It's all about the money.
Are we going to see what a legit fight between them actually would look like? We don't know. I mean,
Right.
it's hard to say. So,
I don't care.
yeah.
As long as they're in the ring together.
As long as the fight happens.
If there's a ding ding.
Right. Boxing is doing what it needs to do to get viewers at this time.
Yeah,
Because it's not doing well.
Not compared to MMA, that's
Well-
for sure. Okay,
Here's my take on it.
take it.
Take it away.
And I've watched a handful of boxing matches. I'm not like an avid sports fan. You guys already know this. But like, you see the people who are winning are at the top of the food chain, right? They're betting large amounts of money, right? And so it's like she said, like, in order for that to continue to circulate, I feel like the boxers are sitting in their place and they're puppets. And then when they say it's go time, not Joe time, but go time.
Same thing.
Then that's what happens. The fights get picked, and I think there's always a hand behind the
Has to
curtains.
be. Yeah,
you
there's
know,
a lot of money being
picking and
involved.
pulling. So boxing's probably not as exciting of a sport to people who have been watching it for such a long time because they're not getting a good fight when they watch it anymore.
Yeah, long
The
are the days.
authenticity is not what it used to be. I'm not saying it's not going to be exciting and that people aren't going to still want to go and watch it and do the pay-per-view and go, see it live and all of that. But it just changes the momentum a little bit,
Okay.
That's how I
And it
feel
doesn't
about it.
matter who wins or loses. They're still gonna get millions of dollars in paychecks. So
Well, it matters to the boxers and it matters to everybody who's vouching for them or investing in them. So for that matter, yeah, 'cause somebody's going to lose their shirt, their ass, their house, their car,
Well, Mayweather, as far as what I know and what we talked about in the show, he's all about his stats. So
Yeah, he wants to stay undefeated.
undefeated. I know about Pacquiao. It's like, oh, fuck it, I'll take the money. Doesn't matter. So I don't know where his mindset's
Chime
at.
in.
Okay.
Pacquiao, I'll take the money.
They don't call me Money Pacquiao for nothing.
Kevin, chime in on this.
Money.
There's a lot of valid points. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, and
You think this will actually happen?
yeah,
Okay,
I think
because it's too far out there already.
You're right. I mean, in the boxing industry too, there was a lot of the month before. So and so's injured, the fight's not going to happen now, and that happens a lot in the sports industry, especially with boxing. But I think the public's waited long enough for this to finally happen. You know, it's at the tail end of their careers. It's their last big paycheck, I believe. You know, kind of a last hurrah, go out the right way.
Okay. And who do you like?
It's gonna be interesting. I think Pacquiao is gonna have the edge. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, is it because you're surrounded with a lot of Filipinos? Or
Filipino power.
That has a lot to do with it.
Okay. That's what I thought.
I'm not familiar with the neighborhood
That's
to get
what
out
I
of here quickly. So, yeah. No, you know, Mayweather. I think in every great boxer's career that they, you know, towards the end of the career they always fight one too many fights, and this may be Mayweather's one too many. And I think he's gonna get his first loss.
Okay, there you go. We have it on tape, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm still a skeptic. Someone has to be.
Yeah, and we'll see if it actually happens, ladies and gentlemen. Because
Watch it be a draw.
Wow, that would be something,
dude. I just want to see them in the ring.
Just the whole capacity of it.
Even if they're like, all right, call the fight before they even throw a punch. I'm like, oh, awesome.
Just orgasmic right there, huh?
Dude, man, got in the ring. Because that's all I've been picturing for a while now.
Man, I wonder how much the pay-per-view is going to be for that one.
How much?
Yeah.
65.
75 probably. 74.
Let's split. Whoever's closest
Is that with tax?
All right, now play the prices right.
Yeah, dude.
Higher?
I'm 76.
Lower?
I'm going to go $1 higher than her.
My bid is $80.
$81.
8103.
Damn it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so we'll see how that plays out, and we obviously will do updates here on the Slam Show if we get more information on this upcoming Mayweather and Pacquiao fight May 2nd at a location to be announced. But as Joe Time is saying, it's going to be at MGM Grand in Vegas, and Sage is saying Macau. We'll see who's right.
Sounds exotic. I don't even know if that place is real. It is.
It's real.
I'm not that dead sea.
Thailand?
Yeah, I was in China.
China.
I was in China.
Oh, my bad.
This ain't no freaking. This ain't Hangover 2.
No, remember Fast and Furious? He was flying to. Was it Tyson? No, not Tyson. Who's that guy again?
Tyson. Mike Tyson?
Tyrese.
There you go. He was flying
Mike
over
Tyson.
to Macau, and all of a sudden he got called back to
so
do the job. So that's where I got Macau.
Yeah, and Thailand is
Radio
Hangover
Boys.
2. Freaking Cindy. That's too funny. All right, moving on to our next topic. Check this out.
What is that?
Jane's Addiction founding member, guitarist Dave Navarro, who was married to Carmen Electra. I bet you guys didn't even know that.
Yeah, I did.
Has invented a new sex toy, calling it the Strap. Partnering up with BDSM, the leading sex toy company, it's basically a guitar strap that easily comes off and turns into a restraining device that puts you in different positions. And we have the lovely Skin Diamond, which she was on the cover of Penthouse a few months ago, courtesy of Cindy bringing a copy to us. And Copies. And yeah, Dave Navarro, much props to you, brother. You're able to come up with an idea that's pretty universal, because to a certain degree, a lot of ladies want to get strapped up a little bit and get kinky. Lena? No?
If I was a guitarist,
No.
I have that little strap there.
All right. Well, I'm trying to focus my direction on Lena here. You're not feeling the whole strap thing?
It just sounds weird.
Really? Does it scare you?
I guess I'll have to know more about it.
Well, it's just to do all the little bondage stuff. What are you laughing for? You said
It
that
just
laugh
sounds
seems
a
like it's
little-
a curiosity laugh.
It's I don't know what you're talking to me about right now. I'm trying to picture how you get the guitar strap to, yeah.
All right.
Some of it had to be there. Kind of thing.
Use your
I'm
imagination.
a hands-on visual type of person. So can we talk about this like 6 months later?
Cindy, help her out a little bit, because I know
Help
you.
her out a little bit.
Because you know what? Well,
because
here's
Cindy
the
in
thing.
between baking cookies.
Please. Anyway, well, this is nothing really new or revolutionary. I mean, I'm sure people have done this shit with their belt or their tie, or You know, this is nothing really new, or both, whatever.
So you just take the guitar strap off and then use it and like, oh, here, let me tie your hands
it's
up.
not an actual guitar strap. It looks like a guitar strap, but I guess it's fitted. I can't really tell from the picture, but
I thought it was a blow-up doll at first. I was like, what is that?
That's Mike.
That's Mike.
Wrong picture. There you go.
There, let me blow it up a little bit. There you go. Now,
Okay, so
continue.
it looks like it has attachments, you know, that could be for wrists or ankles or whatever. Yeah, like I said, there's nothing new. The fact that it's branded and, you know, made to look like a guitar strap just kind of puts a fresh take on an existing idea so that
Mhm.
it'll appeal. And people will be like, oh, you know, that looks neat. You know, I'll give it a try, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and you have the name association with Dave Navarro, and
it's
there you
just
go.
an existing concept that's a little more branded and, you know, well.
Is it long enough to make into like a swing?
Really, we talk about like the door swing thing?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it from the picture.
Well, then I won't buy it.
And didn't Mike Gill want to be on the swing?
With somebody. Who was in the studio with us at the time? Somebody.
Oh, jeez.
Our co-host Kevin was like, "I'll go on the swing."
He volunteered himself to be,
On the swing.
Yeah.
That's too much. What do you think of this invention, Kevin? Kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, there's something out there for everyone.
Right? If you can think of it, there's a thing for it.
All right.
Man, I've always been a fan of Dave Navarro, man. He's an awesome cat. Just like who he is, his vibe, and just, you know, obviously he got Carmen Electra. She's always been one of my favorites. And
She still looks good at what is she, like 50 or
Beautiful.
something?
She's not 50.
She's ageless. And
I'll Google that for you.
Yeah,
Joe Tom was like, "Fuck it."
He used to play
50 or
poker
not.
and stuff, and then he had like the suits on his arm, and that's what inspired my on my arm.
Oh, really?
That was my inspiration.
So
was-
props out to Dave
yeah,
Navarro.
Yeah, he had it on there. I only added the Game of Life, play it right, but I was like, damn, I really want that.
You know,
okay.
You know, he's really a smart entrepreneur
Yeah, he's
because definitely the sex industry sells. I mean, if I could think of something, maybe I'll do it. So I think we all should.
I
Put
think
our
it
heads
is
together.
actually a guitar strap.
Yeah, it is a guitar strap.
Because you were saying like it's not.
Well, I said it looked like one and was modeled after one.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, that I think it might work because
I see the photo on the next one. It was like
I
she's
think it's,
actually
I think
wearing
it's going to
it.
be
You like
featured. I think it's going to be featured in AEE or AVN.
That's
You know,
right,
they
over in
pro-
Vegas.
Yeah, he probably has a booth there. It's like, hey, this is
May
how it
2nd.
looks like.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
May 2nd.
AVN on May 2nd. Just kidding.
That's the Pacquiao fight.
Well, that's actually AVN is in January.
Is it?
Yeah.
Road
Yeah.
trip.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? Field trip. Road trip, field trip.
We've been trying to say that like for like the past 3 years for
For the
us. Like
AVN?
yeah, like road trip. Like
Yeah, we have this thing, Kevin. It's called the Slammin' Field Trips. So whenever we kind of have this consensus that we like it, we'll all just pack in a van and go.
in our minds.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, the Dave Navarro strap sex toy. If you want to pick that up, just Google Dave Navarro the strap, and you'll be all hooked up with this
It's
cool
like
item.
misleading.
I bet you it was like $100+. It's not like affordable. So, you know what I mean?
We'll see. We'll see.
For the real, true
I'll have an
bondage fanatics.
I'll have an update on the price at a later show. How's that? Or unless
We'll just Google
Cindy could figure that out.
Cindy to Google
Cindy's
it.
already on it.
All right. Moving on to our final topic. Check this out, guys. I was kind of debating if we're going to talk about this, but it's kind of interesting because it shows that, hey, whatever you've done, and no one's going to ever fucking forget that. Marky Mark wants to clear his conscience. Mark Wahlberg, the A-list movie actor from the movies Transformers 4, Ted, and all.
The Gambler, the new movie's coming out with. The Gambler.
The Lone Survivor.
He's seeking, check this out, a state pardon for his violent assault committed to as a troubled teen back in 1988. So this is actually his way before his Marky Mark days.
He was only 16.
Exactly. And in this crime, he basically hit a Vietnamese guy in the head with a wooden stick and tried to steal alcohol from a convenience store, and also fought another person while trying to avoid police. He was sentenced to 3 months in jail, but served only 45 days. So he's actually submitting a request for a pardon with the governor of Massachusetts, because he is a native Bostonian, and wants this to kind of like go away. And when I'm checking out this article, I'm thinking, okay, what could he possibly gain from all this? I'm only thinking maybe down the road he wants some political aspirations and stuff like that. That way it's completely clear. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you've done a crime, no one's going to fucking forget that, regardless if you have a pardon or not. And for him to just say, I want to go ahead and just wipe it off, it shows a little bit of his character where he's so egotistical, thinking, okay, I'm the shit, so I could be able just to let shit kind of like disappear just because I am Mark Wahlberg. To me, I think that's kind of a slap in the face, because most people, if they could go ahead and take that angle and they have friends that could give pardons, they would do it. So I want people's opinion, our co-hosts here, our opinions on why this is happening and if it's something just. Let's work around the studio. Joe time.
I didn't even know that you could do that. You could just request a pardon on certain crimes.
You can request it, but if it's going to be given, that's a whole different thing.
Oh, okay. Like, even after it's already said and done, it's already gone.
Yeah.
It's not even on. It shouldn't even be on his record because he was a teen, right?
Right, that's what I was thinking.
It's like, you know.
Under 18.
So what I was thinking when the subject was brought up, I was thinking that he was just bringing it up, being pardoned, as in like, please forgive me for what I've done.
Mhm.
Not necessarily, yeah, I've been forgiven, or I went through my thing, did my 45 days or whatever the case may be.
Mhm.
But just bringing it to the light and saying, this is what I've done. It's probably been on his conscience for a long time now. Probably just was going through like this 12-step program type thing. You know what I'm saying? But not only just that, with all these things that are happening with celebrities, or like dark past are starting to come up, you know, with like Bill Cosby and all these things. You know, and just kind of like being able to just bring it to the light as opposed to just letting it sit there in the back of your mind, like, man, one day I'm going to do something, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, like the Nobel Peace Prize or some shit. How's this guy get the Nobel Peace Prize?
Yeah, when he freaking
whoop some
guy in the head.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, a lot of people have their own motives, and, you know, they have their own things, but...
And that's the key. What is his motives?
Yeah, so for that part, I don't know.
Yeah.
And, you know, what he's doing and how he's doing it, I mean, for me, I've always seen he's been a pretty genuine cat, like where he's at now.
Yes.
And, you know, very humble. He knows where he's came from, and I know he was, you know, everybody knows where he's came from. He was a little badass growing up, and where he is now, so.
Mark.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that's my opinion, is the fact that maybe that's where he's coming from, and
okay.
I could see that being okay, you know.
All right.
Like to see what people think of you.
True. Cindy?
I don't think it makes any sense. I don't think you can be pardoned for something that you already served out your time for.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if he already got time served, case closed, you know, in the court system, then
Right.
you can't really be pardoned. The only thing that you would try to do, I guess, is have it expunged from your record, but he was a minor at the time, like they said, so it doesn't even go on a permanent record. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't think pardoning really even applies. You know, pardon usually happens if a person is, you know, still in jail, or, you know, undergoing trial, or even awaiting trial.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a pardon doesn't really apply to something that somebody already served out their time for.
Okay.
So it doesn't even make any sense. Like, I wouldn't even know why he would ask for something like that, other than not even knowing how the law really works.
Right.
I mean, but, you know, like Joe said, maybe if he really wanted to clear his conscience, why didn't he do something nice for the guy he beat up?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well
said.
As far as the legal system is concerned, it's a closed case. He already served his time, and it doesn't make any sense to bring that shit up again. If it's really bothering him, you know, do something nice for the guy. You know, atone to him on a personal level, instead of making a big stink out of trying to, you know, dig up a juvenile record in a time-served closed case. It doesn't make...
Gotcha.
It just sounds dumb.
Gotcha.
Honestly, it sounds like he doesn't know how court works.
Sage?
I think pardon is a misused word. I think what he's trying to avenge for is, you know, that he's not a racist. I actually saw a recent interview with the guy who he actually beat up in the past.
Oh, okay.
And the guy even, this Vietnamese gentleman even said, I think he does deserve a pardon. It was, you know, back in the day, I've come to peace with it. He was a young juvenile in a bad place, so that guy actually doesn't mind.
All right.
But it's just I think he wants, especially that he's a family man, that he doesn't want his daughters, kids, well, I don't know if he has daughters or sons, whatever, but he doesn't want his kids to know that he's a racist.
Gotcha.
because of that. Because I saw that in a recent interview.
Yeah.
And
yeah, he did say some racial
Mhm.
epithets as he was having this assault. So yeah, I think that's probably something that's eating him up inside.
Exactly.
Well, how sad is it that white people have to go to that extent to prove that they're not a racist?
Well, that's Marky Mark's decision. Kevin?
I'm kind of lost because I don't understand on what grounds is he
Yeah.
You know, what grounds does he have to ask for a pardon? I mean, just because he's
Because
Marky Mark, because he's famous? 'Cause this happened 20 years ago that, all of a sudden I'm just going to get pardoned because I am who I am? Come on. You're subject to the legal system just like everybody else.
Mhm.
What's done in the past is done in the past. Live with it and move forward.
Mm-hmm. Well said. Lena?
I think it's kind of noble, personally,
Okay.
because
you beat up some people in the past, right? And you want
clearly.
You were a bully.
Right. See these guns?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No. First off, he was 16. I don't know how the law works in the state of Massachusetts compared to California.
Mhm.
But, yeah, it's like, they all said, all my co-hosts said, there's, expunged record or, it doesn't stay on your permanent record or what have you. So all those measures have already been taken. Also, I don't think that anything would get to the media and the press to where he's writing the state for a request of pardon without talking to somebody, some legal counsel.
Gotcha.
So I think that there's more to the story than that. And then also, too, I think that God forbid, and this is like a huge God forbid because I hope he lives a long and fruitful life. But,
Mhm.
I think sometimes when people feel like their days are numbered or may have some medical news or things like that,
Mhm.
they start to really
Find
take
forgiveness.
an account
Yeah.
of everything that they've done in their life. Because, we only know what we're hearing, and then too, like, karma always comes back around, right? So even though he's a whole different man now and he's grown up and he's an adult now, mature, versus when he did that he was a little young punk, whatever.
True.
You don't know, like, maybe he had like something that came up to him or something that reminded him of it, you know, that made him feel like, oh my God, like this is still haunting me. So
like some spirit.
no, not even a spirit, just like a similar experience or like a reminder.
Okay.
Then as far as atoning for the gentleman, that's if the gentleman is still, alive or whatever.
He is still alive. I saw an interview.
Oh, okay.
And he
So-
even agrees that, yeah, it's okay. It's all forgiven. And I'm like, what? Did he pay you to say that?
Yeah, because see, now that you brought that up, Sage,
Right.
it seems like everything's sort of staged. So what's the
Yeah.
representation
So
here?
so then maybe it does have something to do with political ties, but then also too on the racism point, like right now race is a hot button, racism.
Very sensitive.
And it doesn't just apply to, white people or white cops and how, black people are feeling or whatever. They're
Mhm.
saying like all lives matter, black lives matter, whatever.
Mhm.
But the truth of it is, like, this is the first time I'm hearing about a racist incident involving anybody besides a black person
Mhm.
as of late. So it's basically putting it to the surface to me that it does exist, and that, because you said he used racial epithets when he was, committing this. So
Yeah.
either he feels that way deep down, or that was something that he just felt at the time, or what,
Gotcha. Gotcha. So maybe it's just a time.
Multi-layered.
Yeah, it may be a timing thing too with everything that's happening in today's culture. So we'll see how this plays out.
Or just a publicity stunt. There's always
That could be it. We'll see how it.
He just needs to go back to being an underwear model all over again.
Still now? I don't know. I think I've had enough Marky Mark in the draws.
There you go. There you go. Well said, guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a quick music break, and we'll be back with our special guest in the house, Kevin Nunes. He is the franchise owner of Planet Beach in Brentwood, and he wants to talk about a lot of good stuff here on the Slam Show. Everyone hang tight.
I got all this money in my lap. You ain't never seen a nigga do it the way I do it. You won't drama, bitch, I'm bout it. If my nigga need a comma, no, I got it. I'm ballin' like Jordan. I'm ballin' like Jordan. Jake and Papa, I'm ballin' like Jordan. Play it down to the bone, my nigga. Never been a stranger to the cold, my nigga. I'm the one to bring the bacon home, my nigga. $1 million text text all on my phone, my nigga. It's a full court press. When I want it, I get it. She loyal to the team like Rodman and Pippen. Black Mamba, how I get a week all in her ankles. Out looking like I put it right out the stable. Fast break, I'ma go fast pace. Promise I'ma take it to a rack like the big homie Jordan. Hit her with the angles. I got stripes like the Bengals. When I touch down low, it lasts longer than 4 quarters. Me and baby, that's a dream team. Me and baby, that's a dream team. She got a thing for a baller who can make that earth wet. If I take a shot at her, it'll be on net. I got all this money in my lap. You ain't never seen a nigga do it the way I do it. You won't drop my bitch, I'm about it. If my nigga need a comma, no, I got it. I'm ballin' like Jordan. I'm ballin' like Jordan. It's all I see. What? I'm ballin' like Jordan and you the one like McGrady. You ain't fuckin', you the only option is pay me. I never let these hoes stay with me, ball hard, but don't play with me. Saying niggas that starve with me, saying niggas that ate with me, real shit. Trilla in the party, security, ain't nobody got me with a Cardi. Tell me where the Cardi line from the ninth floor with a give me toppy. Three white hoe, young Eli and this like FIFA 4. Pila on the line every time I'm out in the bay. I tell these hoes on the lake, all we got is a day. Stop playing with it, don't care if you're man with your Trilla Tarantino. I'm trying to make it Karen with you all about my pepper jacket provolone. And I'm posted on the block like Come Alone. It's all I see. I got all this money in my lap. You ain't never seen a nigga do it the way I do it. You won't drop my bitch, I'm about it. If my nigga need a comma, no, I got it. I'm ballin' like Jordan. I'm ballin' like Jordan. I'm ballin' like Jordan.
Getting money like Nike. When it come to checks, I'ma just do it most likely. All dunks from the free throw. I'm in the strip club, 35 bands, 100 pre-roll. I wanna be like Mike. I bought every Air Jordan to increase my flight. Might be lying, yeah, I'm lying, man, the bitch pitched in. So I put her in the shot.
You doing the Bernie lean there?
I'm used to the smooth, ain't no comp, every bout though. Haters
I'm
wanna
doing
take
the little freaking HBK gang move.
More like the Bernie lean.
Bernie, hit the Bernie.
I'm trying to hit for 3 M's, catch out my BM. All these
Come on, be like Kobe now.
You can't ball if you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Yeah, that's DJ ASAP featuring Liz, Jake and Papa, and Milla.
I love it.
Jordan.
Shout out to the homie Milla.
That's right. And didn't Jordan he is no longer third on the scoring list anymore. Kobe Bryant passed him up.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to Kobe Bryant. That is Lady Sage's favorite NBA player.
Funny. I'm not going to say the R word, but yeah.
All right, guys, welcome back.
I'll tell you later.
All right.
Is
that flew over your head?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, next break. I'll fill you in.
I still don't know.
Us
Oh, the R word.
R word.
There you go.
I don't think he knows, but yeah, disagree with it.
Really, really, really talented.
All right, guys,
I know.
We're going to go into our special guest interview segment, and I have a little video of what he promotes, and this is actually our co-host, Shaney, promoting through this commercial the company Planet Beach. This gentleman is the owner of the Brentwood location. He is a very inspiring individual, and we're glad to have him so we could find out about his history and how he got into the business. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for Kevin Nunes, everyone.
By the way, Sam, we should make a video of you going into the hydration station.
I have no problem with that. Who wants to video it, Joe? And we'll trade off too. That kind of sounded funny.
That would be weird.
That was weird. I take that back really quick.
Can I keep my clothes on?
Into the hydration station? That's pretty.
Both.
Put your banana hammock on.
Kevin will fill us in, right, Kevin?
Oh my gosh, the happy sock. Keep the happy sock on. Kevin, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great, thank you.
How do you like the program so far?
I'm having a blast, yeah.
I'm glad you are. So let's talk about this. You're a pretty young guy. How'd you decide, hey, I'm going to go ahead and own myself a company, especially a Fortune 500 company?
Well, it was a bit of a change in lifestyle. I actually used to work for the airlines.
Okay.
Came from the airline industry, and after 9/11, I was laid off with all the industry cuts, and had an opportunity to start my own business. And a friend of mine, him and his wife had owned a Planet Beach, and saw the success that they were living in the lifestyle, and just fell in love with the opportunity to kind of go about my lifestyle the way I wanted to, and be the boss of who, be my own boss, and make my own decisions.
That's awesome. And are you talking about like the lifestyle of the rich and famous? You saw that happening, boats, hoes, and clothes. What's the deal? How did you want to? What was your vision with that?
Being an entrepreneur, it's definitely financial or finances is definitely a big part of any business decision. And Planet Beach presented a model that allowed me to be successful in that part of the lifestyle, as well as personally, and just comfortable in who I am, and in being representing a brand that I believe in.
That's awesome. Now let's go into detail, because Planet Beach is not your typical tanning salon. It's actually titled Automated Day Spas, and explain that to the viewers and everyone here.
So Planet Beach, we did start out as a tanning salon franchise company. In 1996, we began franchising. In 2005, we switched into what is coined now Planet Beach Automated Spa. We saw the changes in the tanning industry, the regulations, the negative press coming forth, as well as the industry of tanning itself was on the downturn. So our CEO, Steve Smith, saw an opportunity to continue to grow as a company, both financially and number-wise. And
not the wide receiver for the Ravens, right?
No.
That's such a common name, like Mike Smith.
Yeah.
Same thing. Thousands of them. I'm sorry.
Right.
Continue.
No problem. But anyway, he saw an opportunity to continue with our accelerated growth of Planet Beach and bringing in automated spa treatments. And what we've developed into is an automated day spa that allows traditional day spa amenities to the public, or to the masses, I should say, in the fact that we're affordable, we're time convenient. Clients can come in every day if they like. They can come in a couple days a week, depending on their schedule. So we're your neighborhood day spa, and for 20 minutes a day, you can come in and pamper yourself. Or if you want to spend an hour or 2 hours, we have customers that come in and they'll do 4, 5, 6 services, and they'll spend 2, 3 hours a day. And it's pennies compared to what a traditional day spa would cost you, $300-400.
That's right.
To go to one day spa for an hour or two.
That's awesome. So being able to have this sort of franchise out there, what are some of the struggles or pitfalls that you've experienced, just trying to let everyone know, hey, we offer something way different from a regular tanning salon and so forth? Talk about that.
Well, the nice part about Planet Beach is that virtually there is no competition, that we are the world's first and only automated day spa. So
I like that. No competition.
Exactly. So by developing our own brand, our own business model, we've eliminated competition and exited the tanning industry and entered what is the multi-billion-dollar day spa industry, and it's growing just exponentially each and every year. But some of the pitfalls that with any business, or some of the misconceptions, is people think I open a franchise or open my own business, I'm going to be rich, or I'm going to be successful, or I'm going to be happy. That's not necessarily
That's not realistic.
No, absolutely not. Being a business owner takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. The nice part about franchising or in Planet Beach in this instance is that we're a proven business model, 18 years of franchising experience that proves that for the past 18 years we've been successful in what we do. So if you can follow a system and follow a model and go to work daily and have that mindset that I'm going to do what I invested in this company to do for me, you have a very good chance of being successful.
There you go. There you go. And Sage and I are obviously members going in and having the services. I have to give you a thumbs up on the hydration system.
That's
and
his favorite. That's why I pointed it out.
Yeah, Joe, you have to go in there butt naked. There's no banana hammock or anything. Yeah. And just explain that, because that's one service that I enjoy, because you just feel revitalized and you're like ready to go right after.
Sure. So the hydration station is our company's. It was our first spa treatment that we added to our concept, but it's our signature service and our most popular service system wide. It's a 20-minute liquid vitamin steam bath in which the client would lay in a capsule-like unit, and they receive a gentle massage while in the unit, and they're exposed to infrared heat of 118 degrees. And what that heat does is it helps to increase the body's circulation, open up your pores, and at the same time we've added vitamins and minerals to this unit that gets dissolved into a steam that's released into the canopy. So during the heat process of the increased circulation and the opening of the pores, it creates an absorption phenomenon. So it allows your body to deeply absorb the steam and the vitamins and minerals that we've added to the steam. And ultimately what that's going to do for the body, it's going to help firm and tighten the skin, leave it feeling ultra soft. It's going to help you generate more collagen and elastin in the skin, even out tone and texture of the skin. If you are a tanning client or somebody who uses UV services or spray tanning services, you're going to enhance those services as well. At the same time, just ultimately, the heat and the massage leaves you feeling like $1 million.
Yes, it does. Absolutely. Sage, did you want to add on to the whole situation with Planet Beach, especially the experiences you've had with their services?
Kevin did suggest, like, make a day out of it, and I'm still planning to do that. At this time, I've only tried 2 treatments, which is the UV therapy. I love getting tan. And by the way, since it's like winter season, you ladies out there or gentlemen, you feel like crap. You're like so pale. I mean, going in once, their bed is like highly like advisable. I mean, you go to the lowest bed, you get tan right away, and then with the products they sell, it enhances it more. So definitely thumbs up on the UV therapy. And then the other one is the slim capsule. I mean, you see a trend here, right? I like getting slim wraps and slim capsules, so that's my thing right now. And oh my God, I love that. I love that stuff. And Kevin, go ahead and explain what the slim capsule is.
Absolutely. So the slim capsule is probably our second most popular service system wide, and it's similar to the hydration station, that it's a capsule that you lay inside of. It's a 30-minute treatment, and it also uses infrared heat to help heat the body's core temperature. For every degree we can raise the body's core temperature, we're able to increase our metabolism by 6%. So ultimately we're putting our metabolism into overdrive through the exposure of the heat. So we're burning more calories, 500 calories per 30-minute treatment. So if you're a gym advocate and you go to the gym and you run on the treadmill or jog, it's equivalent to jogging for 45 minutes. I ran a mile on the treadmill the other day and I burned 93 calories. I'm like, this is a joke. I can lay in my slim capsule in my store for 30 minutes. I'm going to burn up to 500 calories. So
yeah, I forgot to mention that it does tell you where the outside of the capsule is viewable, that it tells you how many calories you're losing while you're just laying down in the capsule itself. It is comfortable, but you have to have a bodysuit. You cannot go naked. Joe.
Shit.
He's like, question and answer. All right.
So you're required to wear that
Took my question away.
bodysuit.
Right. And the sauna suit is
sauna suit.
The sauna suit is aids in the process of heating your core temperature, preventing the sweat from evaporating from your body, so you can burn more calories, you can extract more toxins and cellulite, lose more inches, lose more weight through the process. So
that's awesome.
Do you guys provide the sauna suit?
We have them available for sale at the spa as well, or you can. Some customers will go out and buy the sauna suits in a sporting goods store or something. So there are other venues of obtaining those.
Do you lose muscle weight? No.
Muscle weight? No.
I mean muscle mass?
No. It's strictly flushing toxins from the body, so you're losing excess toxins, fat deposits, cellulite deposits, a little bit of water weight. Some of that you're sweating out water, but that's carrying the waste products with it. So we recommend 3 days a week for the first 30 days to kind of jumpstart the process, and our customers are seeing substantial results in those 30 days.
Was that your question, Joe?
No.
Okay. Well, I was going to go ahead and have the co-host ask you some questions, so pull out your second one.
Yeah.
Pull it out.
Pull it out. Now, the question was, so in going to it and doing the program, so you said it was roughly, it was $59.99 a month or something like that?
Oh, for our memberships?
Correct.
Our memberships start at $59 a month.
And then is that for just one machine or one spa?
That's gonna give you
inclusive, or what is that?
Yeah, it's all inclusive services to come in and use the facility as much as you like. Yeah.
$60 a month.
That's not bad at all.
I mean, if you go to a traditional day spa just to get an hour massage, you're looking at $80 to $120 an hour for 1 hour massage.
Correct. I know.
And they do have massage chairs, so I guess you should break down what other services.
I'm in the wrong business.
Yeah. What other services Planet Beach has besides the hydration station, the slim capsule, and tanning.
Yeah, absolutely. Our company has about 22 spa treatments total that can be found at any given spa. The Brentwood location, we currently have eight different spa treatments to choose from. And you can download our mobile app on the iTunes Store or the Google Play Store, and then has video testimonials and information about each service and location information and so forth. But everything from massage therapy to red light therapy, red light facials. We have our weight management capsules. We have our hydration stations. We have the UV therapy. We have Mystic spray tanning. So we also have cosmetic teeth whitening.
There you go.
That's separate from the membership.
No, that's included with the membership. Yeah. That's what I said. It's who doesn't want to be able to spend $60 a month and be able to pamper themselves every single day. Have that ability. So. Exactly.
There you go.
App right now.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he said $60 on crap every day. Not every day, but
I mean, how many people go to Starbucks every day and spend $6-7 a day?
Thank you.
So
which gets them the cellulite.
For $2 a day, you're going to be able to go to Planet Beach and live a healthier lifestyle and be more relaxed and be able to pamper yourself. So
I mean, just sitting in the lobby alone and waiting for your turn if it's the room is not available. There's like a feet massage there. It's like it's orgasmic. Oh my God! It's like forget about the other places. I'll be here for an hour.
That's quite the testimony.
Yeah, we do that. We do that so you can't run off.
That's why I was there.
Make it hard for you to walk so you can't run off. No,
yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's definitely a cool little chair. That's for sure.
Our company we were just featured last week on the Dr. Phil show as well. So
really?
Nice little publicity there. We a little giving back to the community. There was some ladies that were on the show for a cancer a bone marrow donor, I should say, and so we pampered her and her donor's mother with a year membership, and then
that's awesome.
All the studio audience got passes for a day at Planet Beach as well. So, yeah,
there you go. Have Dr. Phil show up.
Absolutely.
Dr. Feel Good.
Cindy.
What would you say has been one of the more rewarding moments in your business journey?
Oh, the more just knowing that at the end of the day that I set out back in 2004, 2005 when I started with Planet Beach.
Wow, it's been 10 years.
Yeah, it's coming up on 10 years.
Where's it gone?
It went by fast. I'll tell you what.
We need to have a party.
Yeah, absolutely. Just
he still looks the same when he first started. All that hydration.
Exactly.
A little less hair. If we can figure out a service to regrow hair, I think we got it. Back to your question, Cindy. Just the uncertainty when I set out of in every business owner's mind is, am I going to be able to make this? This is It's not something easy to do. 80% of businesses fail within the first 2 years. So here I am, coming up on 10 years, and I'm still plugging away, still growing. And I think that's the most rewarding is that I set my mind out to do something. I was successful, and I continue to be successful with it. So, yeah.
And you still have your hair.
Yeah.
And that's a good sign.
There you go.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Awesome. Sage, did you have an additional question?
Quick question. With tanning, I know there's like an age limit. Now, is there an age? Do you have to be like over 18 to do the Contempo spa?
With the automated spa treatments, it's 14 and up. With anything in the state of California with the regulations, it's parental consent is required. Just it's our policy. Just unfortunately, the lawyers got to have their hands in everything. So, but 14 and up, they can use any of our spa treatments.
Okay.
Right.
And tanning is still 18 and
Yeah,
up,
tanning
correct?
with California state law, it's 18 and older.
Well, there you go.
Everybody got to cover your ass.
Yeah. Stay playing with your dolls. Lena, take it away.
Wow, I have a gazillion questions because, I'm like Sage. I like all that stuff.
Yeah.
We're all about that.
And you're like, you heard the price, and you're like, all that's included? Joe was like,
yeah, that's awesome.
Teeth whitening?
I'll take it.
Do you guys do any massage,
real
services?
person?
Yeah,
Well, we do have massage services, but it's not your typical masseuse with hands-on approach. Everything is at the touch of a button in a private setting at your own pace. So you would go into a private room, close the door. If the service requires you to undress, then you would undress at that time. If our massage therapy obviously does not require to be undressed, so you would just start the service on your own, and anywhere between a 15 to 30-minute massage that's completely automated.
like on a bed or whatever.
On a bed, we have chairs, massage chairs. We have massage tables. Some of our locations have the aqua massages or the water beds that use heat and water to help massage the bodies.
Gotcha. So besides Brentwood, where is your nearest location in the San Francisco Bay Area?
We have the 220 locations worldwide. The Brentwood location, obviously, which is my location, but there's also locations throughout San Jose, Novato, Petaluma, Dublin, up and down the valley, the Central Valley, from Sacramento all the way down to Modesto.
Lena, saying get closer to Richmond, please. Closer, closer.
Why are you gonna tell everybody where she lives at?
That's not where she lives. That's where she says she lives.
Resides.
I live in Richmond. I work in Oakland, so I'm just trying to find a close one because I don't get out here too often. I mean, I might have to now.
We'll see if you're gonna co-host. Maybe you could go do the.
Or you
thing.
could talk to him about starting your own franchise, and you could go ahead and
It's
get.
really gonna be my next.
There you go.
I mean, it's a great business model, like you said.
I'll put the
something that's
investment
very
in. You just work it. We'll be good.
Really?
Our company.
All right, Joe.
Hey, write it up.
I think Joe's just gonna work the front table, the reception to get all the ladies.
We're trying to hit his 20,000
Oh,
mark.
nothing.
Yep.
With his Miguel
Control
look.
everything.
Busted.
That's really, really awesome.
That's cool. Is that what you want, Lena? Franchise?
You know, yeah, I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I don't like working for the man.
All right.
So we're looking for
Even
the
if
woman.
they're very cool.
The woman.
The woman.
Okay.
I
Okay.
like being my own boss.
So
Plus, it falls in line with the whole entertainment industry that I am so deep into.
I think I gave Lena a pass, but like what she said, it's rare that she comes out here only to the slam show, so Brentwood is kind of a waste for her. But I do suggest you do try it out first.
So then maybe we'll do a little
Girl thingy,
trip,
right, Cindy?
Yay!
Hey, I'm game.
There you go.
I'm there.
So we've got
It'll
it
be-
all locked.
First mention of inviting me. Thanks a lot.
it had to happen sooner or later. That's for sure.
Fuck you, Cindy. Be fat in hell.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and take a quick music break, Kevin, and be back with the vaunted Q&A.
Ooh.
And we already know what rating for Kevin.
All right. The R word.
We'll see. We'll see.
The other
Everyone
R word.
stay-
Not the Kobe Bryant R word.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you're going to have to get that
Or the X
answer.
word.
We'll be right back here on the Slam Show. Hang tight.
Somebody wanna videotape it. When you at the club in the zone, ain't nothing wrong. Show the world that you got it like that. Even if you home all alone, grab a cell phone, hit record, start popping that back. It's your party, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy. Make somebody wanna videotape it.
So fresh, so clean, rocking with a lean, just into the club. You know who I be, no. I already know, I came for the private show. Let's go. Steady macking and rapping and always been attacking. Got a big booty clapping, so you know I'm smacking. You can find me in the VIP booth with all my foes. Got the ramen on deck, so come take a toke. Drop the thing like Lilo and Stitch. Show me your tricks, grind on my stick. Do it real slow or real quick. They call me a breaker, so shake it like a salt shaker. Patty cake, and I'm the baker. Grab the flow, get out of control, touch your toe. She a pro, so she already know. She a pro, so she already know. So she already know.
When you at the club in the zone, ain't nothing wrong. Show the world that you got it like that. Even if you home all alone, grab a cell phone, hit record, start popping that back. Shawty go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy. Shawty go crazy, go crazy. Make somebody wanna videotape it.
They call me Superman, but I'm not here to save you. Here at the club, you're looking for love, but I ain't about that. Playing this game like Russian poon thing. You can't stop my game, I'm like a hurricane. So big fast, all I really want is that big. Shake it till you break it, and you know I like that. Popping that back, making everyone collapse. Damn, I'm about to have a heart attack. Wait a minute, just pop the molly, so I'm good. If you feel some lumber, it's just my wood. Ready to go? Are you ready to go? I think it's time for that private show. Let's go outside, hop in the ride. Late night tip time, that's right. Late night tip time, that's right. That's right.
When you at the club in the zone, ain't nothing wrong. Show the world that you got it like that. Even if you home all alone, grab a cell phone, hit record, start popping that back. Shawty go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, go crazy. Shawty go crazy, go crazy. Make somebody wanna videotape it.
Sex is a sensation that is caused by temptation. A boy puts his location in the girl's destination. Next step, take them panties off. And let's get it on. She on top of me, riding me like at the rodeo. Oh no, she got me going loco. Her, that's so insane, call it psycho. You know what? Call me Michael Mouse, cause I'm a murder that saying that so big, it's really cushy. Never been pushy, cause I ain't no rookie. Give it time
Dubai
to
would
get
have.
the cookie. Spitting game is like cooking a meal.
Yeah.
If you ain't got the right ingredients, then you know it is real. If you ain't got the right ingredients,
Yeah, that's No. Song is called Go Crazy here on the Slam Show. What's so funny there, Joe?
He said panties off. What kind of song is this?
And
He said murder that pussy.
And he said big pussy.
Oh my gosh.
Cindy, you're wrong because this is the clean version. There was no pussy saying. But now
It was
we are saying
implied.
it, so.
It's implied.
Very implied. Oh my goodness.
Terrible. That's not real music, Sam.
Who's that? All right, guys. Welcome back to the program. We got Matt Abaya that's in the chat room. He's saying, this is directed to Kevin, how can I make a 4-pack into a 6-pack?
4-pack into a
Airbrush.
6-pack.
Contour.
His airbrushed head.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Matt, you
six-pack
are a
stencil.
little light skinned. You need a tan.
Ooh.
There we go. Tan fat looks better than white fat. So.
There you go.
That's true.
But he's making vampire movies. He needs to stay pale.
Oh yeah, this guy's a real life vampire. I'm sorry. Shut up, Matt.
Vampire.
There you go, Matt. You got your answer right there. Okay, guys, you're ready? Kevin, you ready?
Let's go.
This is the vaunted Q&A.
You changed it? It's not vaunted anymore.
Well, it's not ominous questions.
Yeah.
We picked the
That's true.
PG-13 questions.
We had to. It comes with PG-13 tone.
Not with that music you played.
Yeah, it means he doesn't. You might not know the answers to these, apparently.
I'll just answer him with a question.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, kick it off, Joe.
What is your, other than the song that was just playing, what is your favorite song now?
Oh, wow. My favorite song now. You know, I'm a
Anything
big,
from the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah. Jonas Brothers or Justin Bieber? No. I'm a big Chevelle fan, so anything by Chevelle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Number 2, your favorite alcoholic beverage.
Ooh, Crown and 7. Crown Royal.
That was quick.
Yeah.
It's your go-to.
My go-to.
Really? When you're out in the clubs and stuff like that?
I love a good you know, ale or IPA, you know, but Crown Royal, nothing hangs with it.
Well, damn, I was going to give you a Jim Beam hat.
That's thrown out the window.
He's like, well, it's still a free hat. So.
It's all good.
The weirdest food you've ever tried?
The weirdest food I'd ever tried: fried crickets.
And where was this at?
Thailand.
Thailand. Okay.
That's the place to go for weird food.
And for weird experiences.
Yeah.
How long were you there for?
When I was with the airlines, I used to go about once a month. We'd fly
wow.
into Bangkok and lay over there.
Bangkok.
So, yeah.
I got a layover in Bangkok.
How convenient.
Bangkok.
Oh, man.
That's awesome.
So, thumbs up on a Slam Show trip to Bangkok?
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go, field trip.
I got to get my passport renewed.
Do they got Planet Beach out there?
Not yet. Let's start it up.
Really?
They have an actual beach
Yeah.
there.
Well,
And they have lady boys touching you. So.
Well, you got Joe and Lena to run that franchise.
There you go.
There you go.
Unfortunately, I don't think we'd be able to compete with the pricing strategy that Bangkok has in their day spas over there.
Yeah, that's
For real.
a problem. So much for no competition, right?
Yeah.
They're really hands-on over there.
Literally. Number 4. What movies can you watch over and over and over again?
Ooh, Happy Gilmore.
Nice.
Yeah, Adam Sandler. And,
Too good for your home?
Yeah. Jim Carrey's movies are excellent too. Just comedies, I just love them. You can laugh at jokes over and over again. The dramas and the you know, the suspense movies and the action movies, they're fun to watch. But I find myself if I know what the ending is already going to be, kind of defeats the purpose. But
and you could almost predict it.
Exactly. So comedies I enjoy a little bit more because you forget the jokes and.
What's your favorite Jim Carrey?
I'm sorry?
What's your favorite Jim Carrey movie? Or I know you know a lot of them, but what's one of your top?
Probably Liar Liar.
Okay.
That's mine too. High five that.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Cool.
All right. What is your favorite late night snack? You know, like your guilty pleasure snack.
Oh, chocolate chip cookies.
There we go.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
No
Any
hesitation.
particular chocolate chip cookies like Mrs. Fields or
Subway.
No, it's. I'm not particular.
Oh, as long as they're chocolate chip,
As
you're
long
all
as
in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Soft or hard?
Yep. yep.
No, well,
That sounded funny. Soft or hard, Kevin. Soft or
it
hard.
doesn't matter. As long as they're chocolate chip.
As long
chewy or crispy.
Yeah, crispy. Not.
I prefer the chewy ones. Yeah.
Number 6.
Melts in your mouth.
I was gonna say something about Cindy's cookies, but never mind. Number 6. Favorite class in school growing up?
Favorite class? Like favorite subject?
Yeah.
Oh.
Class subject.
I'd probably have to go. I had woodshop. Woodshop was kind of the escape from the academic side of things. So.
And do you still have anything that you built? in
Yeah,
wood
actually,
shop?
I made a huge butcher block, and it's at my mom's house now. And
Isn't a butcher block just like square?
it is.
So what'd you do?
Well, that's a cutting board, but I mean, like a butcher block, like this thing's, it's like
Still
a
has
table.
to be shaped
Yeah,
and
it's-
sanded.
Okay.
Right. It's
All right. Sorry, my bad.
That's cool. All right.
Butcher block.
Did
That's
she
a-
use it?
yeah, every day. Yeah.
Every day. Like the spa. What is your weirdest phobia, my friend?
Weirdest phobia. I don't know. I'm scared of heights.
That's not too weird.
Heights freak me out. Yeah. Other than that, I can handle pretty much anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Fearless.
if you are driving, say, the Benicia Bridge or any high bridges, you start like kind of getting petrified.
No, that doesn't bother me, or nor does being in an airplane. But like looking over the top of a high cliff or
Mm-hmm.
Yes, everybody.
bungee jumping, I would never bungee jump or skydive. It just,
That's my thing.
Would you do zip lining?
yeah, I could get away with zip lining.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. We did that, so I'm like, okay. That's in that barometer where...
But yeah, that one was weak though. It wasn't.
Was that Discovery, the jungle or something?
No, it was in Vegas.
No, those are the ones that are
yeah,
good.
Those are the ones we want to do. We went to
Yeah.
the Vegas. What is it? Fremont
Discovery
Street.
Zone.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, this is like going down half a street and stopping. Yeah. So
Weak.
we got to do the ones over in those hills, the forests.
I do
Go to
that.
Costa Rica or somewhere. That's where
right.
you see, they have like the great zip line.
There you go. Another
Yeah,
field trip.
Another field trip that's not going to happen.
Speak it into existence.
Exactly. Cool. It is
Your turn.
my turn. My turn. Who is your celebrity crush?
Guy or girl?
a celebrity crush.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It was Shania Twain for the longest time.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Dude, back in the 90s,
Yeah.
she
She had a
was
good
hot.
voice, too.
She was
Yeah.
hot stuff,
She was
man,
banging.
back
I
in
don't,
the
I don't know
day.
whatever she saw.
You
What
got
was
some
Mutt-
approval there by
What was his name?
Cindy.
Mutt something?
Mutt Lang.
Mutt Land, or I don't know what she saw in him, but yeah.
Well, it
I don't
was
think
a-
they're married anymore.
no, they
No,
are
no.
divorced
They switched
now.
partners,
They did.
basically.
Yeah,
Yeah. See, I
yeah.
know all this stuff.
Wow.
They
Okay.
did a switcheroo.
So-
Broke your heart.
yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
You like that country girl.
Yeah. I'm an old country boy, so.
There you go.
Anyone else?
Jennifer Aniston probably right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, she got better with age.
You think?
Yeah, she's like 43 and she looks great.
Yeah, she's
She
hot.
got a
stuff.
banging body. Unless it was like CGI.
I think she goes to Planet Beach every day.
She might step into
Some-
your shop
there you go.
someday.
Mm-hmm. What would you do if she stepped in your shop?
I'd probably pass out.
there's a separate room for that one.
Whoa!
This is a Jennifer Aniston room right here.
Maybe just get an autographed glossy for the wall. You know?
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
Shania Twain shows up, puts a different name on top.
Oh,
Shania
man.
Twain.
That's
they have a
awesome.
competition.
That's awesome.
What do you collect?
What do I collect? Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't really collect anything.
Shoes, trading cards.
No,
DVDs.
No, I'm not a clutter person. I hate clutter, so
Mm-hmm.
if I don't have a use for it, it goes.
Dust, you know. Do you collect?
Yeah, collect dust. Collect memories. I mean, it's
There you
kind
go.
of cheesy, but
It collects people.
He said memories. That was sweet.
Aww.
There you go. little cat meow.
All right, that's a new one. He collects memories. I like it. Cool. Let's close it out with number 10.
I could just imagine what the chat room's saying right now.
Oh, they're interested. They're engaged. That's for sure. Number 10. Do you believe in ghosts, UFOs, or both?
None. Neither. Until I experience, I'm very intrigued. I stay up late at night watching some of those,
History Channel,
the encountering and the UFO files and that sort of stuff, and I'm just like, man, I would love for that to happen. I'd love to run into Bigfoot because I don't believe 1 ounce of that. I think it's just BS, and so I would be just thrilled to actually be proven wrong.
Right.
That's just amazing.
Watch you get freaking abducted right when you walk out. You asked for it.
Why did you stage something?
Maybe.
Well, that's pretty straightforward of you because a lot of our guests have experiences and a few of them have shared stuff that couldn't be explained. Mm-hmm. But hey, you have to be in a position to experience that, and maybe it's not the right time yet.
Right.
Maybe it's another field trip to Area 51.
There you go. Or maybe it's just a little more crown at the end of the night.
Just a tad bit more. That's for sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin, you survived the vaunted Q&A here on the Slam Show. We kept it pretty easy on you. We didn't want to go into any questionable things that...
He's a family man.
Yeah, family man and franchise owner. We don't want to jeopardize that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't want to go back there and have the freaking salon all chained up. We saw you on the Slam Show. We revoke your license.
Yeah, like poor DJ Arsky.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. All right, let's go ahead and close out the show with our shouts and plugs. And, hey, we have a little time. Co-hosts, you guys roll with it, starting with Joe Time.
All right. Shout out to just everybody in the studio, man. Slam for always hosting this amazing show. I'm over looking at this now. There's nothing there.
I need to put a picture of 20,000 bebots right there so you'll look right where the camera's at.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Lena Rowe, thank you for being in here, guest host. Kevin, awesome to have you here and just really hear your insight on not just the entrepreneurial side and just on the really educating me because I didn't know anything about tanning salons or spas. That was all for women, and if you were working there, it's
you already knew about that.
But nice to know that it's an affordable, healthier lifestyle out there, and it's close by. I mean, I'm right over here, And then we got Miss Lady Sage, nice little fur vest.
Yeah, and I got some bondage stuff going on here. Dave DeBarro.
That's funny. And then Sydney here. Always a pleasure to be with you. And then Mike Ill, wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And this
I
guy.
just want to touch his butt.
No. inner thigh.
Hey, let him know he still has his fucking balloons here.
And
They're
you still got
alive.
your balloons, my man.
We're popping it tonight.
And shout out to Shani Donnelly. Just saw you famous on a little commercial, whatever
that's
that
probably
was.
the hottest commercial I've ever seen. So.
Well, she was Miss Planet Beach, right?
Oh, yeah?
Is it like a yearly thing? Is there a new Miss Planet Beach cover model now?
Right. Every year we go out and have a international spokesmodel competition or spokesmodel search. We select up to 5 cover models each year to represent our brand. And Shani was one of our cover models for last year. Yeah.
Nice.
Now, how does that work with the franchise? Are you individually involved with that selection and effort? Because there's so many franchises.
Sure. Each individual location can host preliminary spokesmodel searches or pageantries or contests, and then they go up to a regional level, and then the international competition at our annual convention, in which they compete. Actually, this year it was done a little bit differently. It was they chose the top 20 girls, I believe, and took them down to Malibu, and they did a week-long photo shoot, video shoot down in Malibu, and made a TV show out of it. And, and they choose the top 5 girls to represent our brand for 2015.
I want to be on that. Not as like
I don't think you're a
not
chick
the model.
to be.
I want to be like the judge or the guy who kind of interviews the women. Like, so what makes you think you're Miss
What
Planet
makes you
Beach?
think you could be a judge?
Well, I think.
I think Slam got you that. I think he wants to be the judge first.
That's awesome.
So have judges try out.
Yeah,
exactly. Forget the girls. Judges try out.
We'll do push-ups. Who could do the most push-ups?
You'll probably win. I seen your video.
You saw that? I actually did 100.
He did.
Yeah.
Because he miscounted. He didn't trust my counting, and so, it got all fucked up.
Yeah, but in the end, it was a total of 100.
There you go.
Yeah, so my biceps are kind of freaking sore.
Your
right now.
biceps are over here.
I hit my chest.
Why were you counting in increments of 20 or 25? Why didn't you just count all the way to 100?
That's me.
Did you can't count that high, or?
Shut up, Kevin.
I watched it.
It's like you gotta count 25
Hey, you know
five
what?
I thought the
times.
video was skipping and it kept going back to 1. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
She had a method to it.
I had a
And
method to
that's-
it, and someone said I had a nice voice, so there.
You do have a nice voice, yes, you do.
Thank you, Carmen.
That's fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, and December 30th, come out. Tommy T's 7:30 show. It's a free show, man. It's gonna be the people keep thinking it's my last show, but it's the end of the year show. Not.
It's
the
technically the last show of the year.
That's basically what I was saying. People are like, oh my god, where you going? It's your last show. Like, no. But I get more publicity. People were like, oh, we gotta go. I'm like, for sure.
Because it's the last show of the year.
Yeah.
That's the last
We
time you're
gotta
going to
go.
perform
I'm
of
like,
this year.
awesome.
Is that the Tommy T's in Pleasanton,
Yeah.
correct? Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll be passing out tickets at the Kinders near you. I'll talk to Justin about that. I'm just gonna bring out a bunch of free tickets and just leave them there.
Cool.
To all the bebots.
All the bebots and all their friends.
There you go. Cindy.
All right. Thank you, Lita. Thank you, Kevin, for coming in. Always a pleasure to have some good guests and good guest hosts rotating. Thank you to our usual crew. You guys are the diehards, and I love sitting here with you guys every week. Thank you to Kinders. Always awesome. Go in there and they're like, you want some extra sauce? Yes, I do. Thanks. Remembering my order and always being a great part of our show. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for watching my bad dog. I hope she didn't shit in the house. Because she shit in my car on the way to your house just to say, screw you, Cindy, but I still love her.
Can't you put diapers on?
No, it's more of a rebellious nervousness thing. It's not an incontinence
It wasn't
thing.
the cookies then.
No.
Thank God.
No,
I got a long drive home. I want to make sure that
No, it was not anything allergen or incontinence related.
OMG.
It was really just more of a, hey, you know what? Fuck you, Cindy. I don't want to go for a ride right now. That's what I think of you. So she's mean like that, but I love her. Like it's just if I didn't love her so damn much. But yeah, and thanks Jeremiah for the headphones.
Again.
Best. Yeah. They're
Cool.
like the envy of the studio, and I think that's about it.
Cool. Sage.
Shout out to you, Slam and Sam. Loving your Popeye DJ shirt. And, of course, it's representing Jim Beam as always. For me, shout out to our special guest, Kevin. Appreciate all the, services that you've done for us at Planet Beach. Not done yet. I still have to do quite a few more. But, that feet massage, I'm telling you, it's just intoxicating. And to Miss Lena Rowe right there. You're banging with your bangs. Love it.
She's banging.
Yes,
She's
banging
banging.
with her bangs. And to Mr. Joe Time and Cindy. Shout out to you guys. And, of course, to Shani and Mike Ill. Hope to see you guys soon. To all the crew, just want to remind you our Secret Santa. I think it's next week already.
Yes, it
right?
is.
Woohoo. There you go. And to all of our sponsors, including Planet Beach, Kinders, and if you want a complete list, just go to tvepn.com. And to shout out to everyone watching out there and everyone in the chat room.
Cool. Kevin, take it away.
Well, first off, definitely Sam and Sage, thanks for having me on. I really had a awesome time. Definitely was a little nervous coming in, so I didn't know what to expect.
You were nervous?
No. I ended up shitting in my car on the way. No.
You're on a roll there, pal.
He's comfortable now. It's like,
Start the show over.
yeah, he was like, how long's the show? I go 2 hours. And he's like, okay. And it goes by quick. And now you can tell. It's like, fuck, we're already done?
Yeah.
Keep
We're
going.
already at the level of poo jokes.
But everybody here at the show, thanks for going easy on me, and I had a wonderful time. Just a couple shout outs. Anybody interested in learning more about Planet Beach and becoming a franchise owner and being in charge of your future, both professionally and personally, visit myplanetbeachfranchise.com. Anybody interested in the wonderful slim at-home body wrap that Miss Sage did, that is available at any Planet Beach location, or for your convenience, we now have a new online shop, and that is planetbeachshop.com, and you can use the code SHOP40, SHOP40, and that will give you 40% off of your purchase today. And
I'm ordering that tonight.
There you go, Cindy. I'm like, I'm not sure.
I think that special is going on through the end of the year. So you've got the next 2 weeks or so to planetbeachshop.com, save 40%, enter the code SHOP40.
Woo!
And don't forget to download our mobile app on the Google Play Store or iTunes, or visit planetbeach.com. And hopefully we'll see you in one of our locations very soon.
Boom.
Nice.
Well said.
Miss Rowe.
Hey. Shouts out to everybody watching the show. Shouts out to everybody who's a part of the show. Simon, Sam, Sage, Kevin. Great meeting you. Awesome to learn about Planet Beach. Its wonderful services. The fact that I can be financially free in a very short period of time with the help of Joe, of course.
Working the front desk.
I'm behind the scenes.
Joe will be popping up from behind the counter like, hey.
It'd be like the butler on Mr. Deeds. Can I change the socks, Mr. Deeds?
What was that episode we were talking about on
very,
Friends?
very sneaky.
The Tribbiani one where he's on all the freaking advertisements.
Oh, the billboard.
Yeah, the billboards.
Oh, you mean Friends?
Yeah. That's Joe in his outfit.
I think I like VD or something like that.
But yeah, shout out to Joe Time. Shout out to Cindy. It's always a pleasure being around you guys and getting to sit in on this show. Shouts out to my sister Noelle, who's coming from New York on the 19th. I can't wait to rage with her and my other sister.
Uh-oh, turn up.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
We haven't seen her I haven't seen her in 1 full year since she's been here. So
wow. How long is she
it's a
staying?
big deal. Until December 28th, I believe.
Okay. Older or younger sister?
She's younger. They're all younger than me. I'm the oldest out of 5 kids. So
stay away, Joe.
Down, boy, down.
But yeah, so we got a lot of birthdays. Dad's birthday's coming up. Her birthday's coming up. All right before Christmas. So,
right.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of events you guys can turn it up at.
Yes, sir.
Okay. There we go. Okay, I'll go ahead and close out the shouts and plugs. I'd like to thank my entire crew, Lady Sage, Cindy, Joe, our special guests in the house, Lena Rowe. Thank you, as always.
Thank you.
Looking kind of spiffy and feisty.
Hot tamale.
Hot, spicy. And our special guest, Kevin Nunes. Thank you very much, sir, for hanging out on the program. We'd like to have you come back on a future episode, and hopefully the ladies could have an update on their services and how well they turned out.
That'd be great.
It's cool. Love it. I'd like to thank everyone that's in the chat room interacting the entire program. Thank you for all your support. And everyone that's just viewing from afar, keep on watching every Monday night. Be sure to like our Facebook page and also follow us on Twitter at TVEPN, The Slam Show. All right, guys, that does it for this episode. For myself and everyone here, we'll see you next week. Peace.
Illusion.co.uk. They're kind of a big deal.
Chick come close to me. She ain't going home when she supposed to be. No. I'm getting money like I'm supposed to be. I'm getting money like I'm supposed to be. Oh, all my close to me. And all the money knew where they supposed to be. Oh, the whole go for me. How your chicks in the big light post for me. Oh, that's how I'm supposed to be. Yeah, that's how I'm supposed to be. Yeah, that's how I'm supposed to be. Everything look like it's supposed to be. Pull up to the club.